welcome to another episode. Gas Network presents sports for the culture.
I'm here with the family.
Bryce, XXV, Double I,
Rome,
D-Malo,
Gruff Lion.
T-Buggy, man.
To the greatest sports show on the planet, La Familia. Y'all ready for a ride?
Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say. Yes. We are back. Your favorite sports show. If it's not your favorite sports show by now, you must not like sports. See what I did there? Hey, I'm tonight's host at Bryce XXV Double I, aka Mr. Big Leaguer. And as always, I'm joined by the greatest panel the world has to offer. Let's start with my guy on the bottom left. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's up, world? And if by now you can't tell, I got COVID. I'm out here dying. Last chance. And yes, I did listen to your advice. I did wash my ass and I did wash my face. Jesus Christ. This bitch still got me. It got me for my heart.
Hey, man.
But with a little bit of Bugatti Legenda, I should be all right.
I see you over there with the leyenda, man. But you know,
okay.
we once had a president that suggested you might just inject yourself a little bit of hand sanitizer. You be Gucci, bro. I don't know, last option, bro. You could always try it. Keep it pushing. Bottom right. Introduce yourself, sir.
T Boogie, man. Y'all know what it is with me, man. Hey, gee, you're not the only person I know with COVID. There's a lot of that going around out here, man. Family, friends. Hey, everybody be safe, man. Everybody be safe. That Omicron or whatever they call it, man, that thing is vicious. Boy, that thing the Resident Evil right now. Shut down my basketball leagues. My kids can't practice. But better safe than sorry. But with that being said, let's go, man. I'm ready to jump into some sports. What's the last show of the year, 2021?
Yep.
Been a good ride. Hey, let's get it.
Hey, my man turned the Omicron strain into a whole name. Man said was that the Omicron? What you call it, bro? I like it. I think that's what I'm going with from here on out.
the Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what it is.
Oh no,
it's something. And all we know is it ends with crime. All right. Last but not least, top left. Introduce yourself.
What up? Scruff Line, good ass sports. You know what I'm saying? International Scruff or the Eternal Scruff. You know, whatever you want to call me these days. I'm thinking about transforming my name. I might have to change that joint soon. I'm just on some different shit. But yeah, man, I'm excited because it's the end of the year, man. It's been a great year for gas. It's been a great year for life in general. So I just want to thank all the fans and stuff. We're going to be running some tape tonight. Best believe it. I cut up some beautiful footage. Some of it's on me, too. So it's going to be a fun night.
Boy, take one trip to the islands and now we international.
He's an island boy.
Island boy. Don't call them island boys, Scrub, man. That's how they do it, man. I know some bad they took one trip to Cali and they was jet setters after that. You know what I
mean? Hey, my soul been international for several lifetimes, bro.
Okay.
If you a cat, I heard you got 9 of them. So count them lifetimes up, man. Let's get into it. A lot to get into. But let's start with the biggest breaking news from the sports world. It's my guy, man. My guy, John Madden. The GOAT in TV broadcasting when it comes to football. But I don't care what sport, bro. John Madden is the GOAT when it comes to TV broadcasting. And to me, it's not really close. So let's just start off, man. John Madden, rest in peace. You didn't hear he passed away today at the age of 85. Legendary broadcast with John Madden and Pat Summerall. I mean, I was probably 10 years old, 11 years old when he stopped broadcasting. So, if you was a football fan for a lifetime, that's old enough to remember a good amount. Maybe I was a little older. Maybe it was like 13. But one thing I'll never forget is those early Maddens with his voice on. The catchphrases used to be crazy. Y'all remember this one? Boom! He's on his back. I had to say it, bro, because that was my favorite joke, bro. Every time somebody get hit, boom! He's on his back. Hey, yo, man. Let's just have a roundtable discussion about John Madden. T, I'm gonna start with you, bro.
T or G?
T, it's you, bro.
T, okay. Bro, Madden, and you can't mention Madden without mentioning Summerall. So RIP to both of those guys. But man, Madden and Summerall were the voice of the NFL for my football lifetime. You know, growing up, that's who was calling the big games. That's who was making the great calls that ended up on TV on the replays. Man, if you haven't seen some of that stuff, if you're too young, get on YouTube. Or if you just caught on the football late, man, go to YouTube, Google up Madden, and see some of these calls, some of these plays. He revolutionized the color commentary. I think that's what he does best, you know, so that color commentary. But like Bryce said, man, that boom, and we can't mention Madden without mentioning the video games. I started playing Madden 91, 92, Super Nintendo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, that's how long I've been playing Madden. So don't lose your money. What's ironic is I played Madden today. I hadn't really been playing Madden last couple of years, but I started playing real serious the last couple of weeks. I played 3 games today, went 3-0, and just rekindled my love for Madden. And then we lose Madden, so you know, Madden did a lot in his career. So shout out to Madden. You can't mention football and broadcast without mentioning Madden. So shout out to that guy.
Man, that's a big fact, bro. There's no mentioning Madden. There's no mentioning broadcast without mentioning Madden. And really, there's no mentioning sports video games without mentioning Madden. It's a lot of things that you can't really get through without mentioning John Madden. I mean, and that includes coaching. If you talk about the greatest coaches in the NFL history, John Madden is up there, bro. So, I mean, just a legend in different aspects of the game. You gotta respect that. You gotta love that. Man, I don't know anybody that's never played Madden. Like, every single one of the homies plays Madden. At one point, if you didn't play Madden, I was judging you. Like, you don't play Madden? Like, I remember one time my boy came to the crib and he didn't know how to play Madden. Like, and I was like, bro, I sat there with this man for like the whole day. I was probably like 13 or 14. Sat there the whole day, teach this man how to play Madden. So I'm like, bro, you cannot go on for the rest of your life and not know this video game. Now all the dude plays is Madden. So it's just crazy how shit works. But G, man, John Madden, bro, give us a little, you know, say something about the legend, man, about the GOAT.
Man, the guy took the Raiders to what, like 3 Super Bowls? I believe he won 2 out of those. And yeah, great coach. We got to see him call some of the greatest games. And damn, I'm not gonna say him cat. I didn't know this man died until right now. I thought he'd been passed away because I haven't heard about him in so long. No cat. Like, look, no cat. I was gonna say, I thought we've been had this discussion last year. Oh my God. My condolences go out to him and his family. My bad. COVID got me fucked up.
Oh,
I don't even know what day
got
I'm
that
in
man
yet.
mind in the Matrix. Oh man.
Yeah, listen, I've been in a room for the last 5 days. I don't even know what day I'm in right now. I just happened to get called. It's Tuesday. I thought it was still Wednesday of last week. Well, our jokes aside though. R.I.P. to John Madden, man. Yeah, I didn't really get football until I heard about football first, and through John Madden, the game, Madden football. And yeah, and that was in PlayStation 2 when I first heard about football, and then heard about John Madden, hearing him call those games when I used to play with my boy and get my ass smoked 21-0 through John Madden. Yeah, that was me. I was that friend with the remote. I'll be the my boys would be 21 in me all the time. I'll be like, God damn. And I hear John Madden call those 21-0 games, I was like, yo, I hate this shit. I hated his voice at one point.
Hey, G, don't worry, man. You're not the only one. Your buddy on the top left. Oh man, when I tell you this dude used to get smoked, and man, let me give y'all a quick little throwback Tuesday, man. Me and Scruff went to college together, right? We were roommates for a few years. We had a third roommate, my guy Darnell, man. Shout out to my boy Darnell, man. That's my guy. And we had we always used to run 2K, Madden, all the games. Needless to say, I used to punish these boys at the mall. Let's just keep it a buck. But in Madden especially, it was like, man, when I tell you it was like taking candy from a baby, bro, we used to have we had the seasons going. We would play like 5-6 seasons. I'd have like 5-6 championships. All my players in the Pro Bowl. Every draft pick, they like, yo, how'd you draft this guy? How did this happen? How just punishing these? When you scoreboard, I'm putting up 70s and 80s. Like I'm just it's a race against myself. How many can I score? I'm putting up basketball numbers against these fools, man. Crazy times.
Nah, look,
If I was lying, he would deny it.
Hey, I believe. Hey,
Now when it comes to the Madden, yo, you was definitely legit with the Madden. Bryce had Alabama franchises in the NFL, but yo, the one thing I'll tell you though that's one thing about Madden franchises is that whole scouting player, John. That John really took it to the next level. Bryce had this dude that was literally Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry, and probably Terry McLaurin before Terry McLaurin. But seriously, like he had this running back that was 6'4", 270 or some shit, 245 or something crazy. Dude fucking couldn't tackle this man, bro. He was a beast. They used to run the motherfucking stretch play to him, bro. The outside pitch. Can't stop that shit, bro. Dude was a raging bull coming off the edge. Nobody can stop that shit. And then he had a receiver that was like 5'10", but he had jumping like 99. 99 spectacular catch. 99 jump. Dude jumping up like you throwing a freaking frisbee to a golden retriever, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But let me speak on the legend, John Madden, bro. It's crazy, bro. Honestly, I hope I could be as successful as John Madden in this aspect, that he's really like a triple OG GOAT. You know, like as we was talking about John Madden, I initially thought about the video game. I ain't gonna lie, because John Madden taught me how to play football through the form of the video game. I played John Madden, then I played football, and I was like, okay, taught me all the while I know. And then I started learning the game, obviously getting put, you know what I'm saying, practice, all that stuff. But John Madden, bro, shout out to you. Obviously a great coach. People forgot about how, I mean, he's obviously a great commentator. You know what I'm saying? His voice is memorable. And then I almost forgot he was a coach until G something about him being a coach. And I'm like, oh, shoot. He could have legit died with his coaching career and he would still be a legend. He could have just been a great commentator and he still would have been a legend. And he could have been a legend just strictly off the video game. But he's a triple OG legend. Like, you might not even know about John Madden as a coach, but you might know about the video game. And he's a legend in that aspect. Or you might not even know about the video game. Maybe just some like an old school dude. And you know about him as the coach. But like, that's really something else. So salute to John Madden for real, man. RIP. At least he lived a long life, man. And another random thing about John Madden that's interesting. So homie didn't like to ride on planes. So he took a bus everywhere. And I know it's weird that OG told me that. And I'm telling y'all that now. But John Madden took buses everywhere. So they had to build the Monday Night Football schedule according to a bus route because of his, I guess, fear of flying. But RIP John Madden, man. Salute.
If you're familiar with the Madden, like the high level Madden leagues, when this first got on ESPN, it was the Madden bus. You know what I'm saying? Like the high level players played on that Madden bus. I wanted to make it to that Madden bus. I got it to the top 3,000 on PlayStation one time. I was ranked up there a little bit. Hey, I used to be a dog. I'm getting back to that status. Hansel could tell you. Me and Hansel had some battles in that thing. My man, where's my man Brooks when I need him? Brooks, you know how you had a Madden franchise like y'all was talking about? Brooks randomly jumped into a Madden franchise. This is when we drafted our players. I had like Vernon Davis going crazy. I don't know. He picked like the Vikings or something. I beat this man Brooks by like 80. And at least it might have been more, but like that's why I know them basketball numbers you talk about is real, man. Like you could do some things on the Madden when you knew how to play it.
Bro, I would be mad. It was to the point where these man was just trying to get me not. If I scored under 50, they'd be like, "Oh, you ain't scored 50 today." Like, bro, I got 48 on y'all.
This is get out of control. Full plus.
Like, they did not care about winning the game. They cared about.
It's not true, bro.
If they scored a touchdown, they'd be like, "Oh, we scored a touchdown on you today!" Like, congrats, bro. I'm 16-0 and just I'm off 3 straight chips. But you know, cool.
Hey, whoever got that PS5 out there, man, I'm back in the Madden labs. You know what I'm saying? I got some time off before the new year, so whoever want to take that L, I'm rocking with my man Jimmy G, and we getting money out there on that Madden. So see me.
Well, you know, the last thing they gotta do with the Madden, and they've done it with every other game except the Madden and the 2K, but they got it cross-platform. Because I'm an Xbox guy. I've been an Xbox
I'm a PlayStation guy,
since Xbox. So, like, I hate the fact that I can't bring my controller to your system. Don't get me wrong. A stick, you know, a game stick is a game stick, bro. all the sticks essentially the same now. You feel me? They all got the two.
Yeah, but
dual
throwing to
shots.
my icon get a little tricky.
It's a little tricky when that X become that, that A button. It's like,
Yeah.
you gotta really know how to switch that up. And I'm just surprised with all the cross-platforming and gaming today, they still have yet to do that with the Madden and with the 2K.
But they did already, though.
I can't wait to play on PlayStation.
I don't think Madden cross-platform yet.
No,
in fact, I was playing it today. They still got network issues. Peer lost connection. Like, I know he rage quit, but the Madden still got connection issues. I don't understand how you can run around the map in Call of Duty, and Madden is still kind of. But either way, that's an iconic game, an iconic man.
Yeah, facts, man. Rest in peace to the legend, to the GOAT, to the originator of the games that we play to this day, man. I know I started on Madden 96 for Sega Genesis, and one of my earliest memories of football is, boom, he's on his back.
Hey, was you on the Madden when you injured a player and they bring the card out for him?
They bring the ambulance out. Yeah, bro.
They caught him. Caught him all.
Those games was classic. I'll tell you one thing. In that Madden 96, Barry Sanders you couldn't do nothing with Barry Sanders in them games, bro. Barry Sanders running around the field 4 or 5 times, bro, touchdown. Like, it used to be ridiculous, bro.
Who's the greatest Madden player, like, in game of all time?
I love to answer this, but I'm biased. The first year I started playing the game was Randy Moss's rookie year.
Okay.
And I always used to play with the Vikings. So they had Randy Moss and Chris Carter. I'm like, oh, yeah. Randy Moss was something else in Madden, bro.
Barry Sanders on the early Madden. But if it wasn't Barry Sanders,
Michael.
That year Vic was the cover athlete. He was.
Oh
tough.
my God.
He was like a cheat code. Like, people used to judge you if you played with Michael Vick. They was trying to categorize you. They was like, oh, you one of those.
Well, then if you really go back with the Madden, you remember the quarterback vision. And when the quarterback
that's when it was like that.
Peyton Manning
that was a tough year for a lot of folks,
QB vision, because
Peyton Manning
had the whole slice.
Field, bro. So like everybody else, you got to get him into them little zones. But Peyton Manning, you just drop him back, chucking it wherever, because his QB vision was crazy. So that's an underrated, one of the most underrated features of a Madden ever, with the quarterback vision.
They should have kept that.
People was scared for it to become a real game, bro. That was the problem. People couldn't handle it being, that same level of
I like the single player John from the defensive perspective. I thought that was interesting too. Like, I like that a lot. Yeah, especially playing safety or linebacker.
Madden introduced the hit stick too. That is football terminology now.
Yeah, facts.
Hit stick changed the game, because when the hit stick first came out, because the first year they had the hit stick, it wasn't the directional hit stick. You know what I mean? So that first year with the hit stick, it was just as soon as you get close, you just jam that hit stick and you might force a fumble. Once they made it that directional hit stick, to where it was like it really gave you a little more power with with like how it became next level, man. It really
you go high and low, you cut them. Yeah, you could the hit stick breaking up a pass like that. That's
solid.
And then the highlight stick came next, and then once you really was able to master the highlight stick. Because, like, it's one thing to hit B button and do a spin move. But when you do your spin move with the highlight stick, it's like it's just way more fluid. It's just next level, man. So yeah, I'm trying to think of some more of the best advancements that Madden has had.
Truck stick, the counteract, the hit stick.
Just the graphics, period.
Truck stick. I don't know if you remember the lead block feature. Now, the lead block feature was another one that they took it out. I think it only lasted for like 2 years, but if you was nice with that lead block and you knew how to switch off that running back for a quick second to set that lead block up, like that was some next level. Some next level control right there. They kind of
that existed.
They got rid of that pretty quick though.
Now the one I like now is the variety in catching, where you can catch on the run, you could aggressive catch, you can secure catch.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that. That's important. Because you can't just be, some people just be trying to do spectacular catch, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get that secure catch. Sometimes you got to get that rack. You feel me?
And the X factors. I don't know if y'all boys been playing lately, but that X factor.
Yeah, Derrick Henry X factor. Yo, you get him to run like 4 times, and it's a wrap.
If I get a D lineman that's got fear monger or some shit like that, it's a wrap for everybody. So
yeah.
That's what we need.
Last time I played was against you, G, and it was
exactly. Remember what Derrick Henry did to you?
No.
I destroyed you.
I
I
don't
don't
remember
even
you
play
winning.
Madden like that.
I don't remember you
whoop
winning a
your
game.
ass.
I know you ain't win no game.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I remember
Real
that
Madden
one.
talk, baby.
I don't think you ever beat.
Yeah, boy.
I don't think you've ever beat me in your life.
I told you, yo, listen, Nick, I'm about to run Derrick Henry from you from here on out. Once he had that X Factor and that shit, every time he ran, every time he was on the field, he just kept on getting bigger and bigger. For some reason, I'm like, all right, Derrick Henry went through the middle. Ain't no one stopping that boy.
You might have ran some yards up, but you
your
damn
soul.
sure ain't beat me. You ain't beat
Bro,
me.
yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I remember, bro.
No.
I remember that shit. I
We
remember
got to
that.
start a league, man. Something.
Oh man, Scrub.
If we start a league, G
Scrub,
would.
I see not much has changed with you on the Madden stick.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, I challenge you to
Still
a duel.
can't stop the
Fuck out of
run.
here, Bryce.
He said he gonna take a white glove. Take the white glove out. I challenge you to the duel.
Scrub does not want to play me in any video game. He's taking so many video game L's to me. I can't even believe he still wants to play me. I would be that friend. I just would never play you again, bro.
Put a dub up. Put a dub up.
Scrub, I done beat you. Our history in video games, me and Scrub probably played over 500 games in video games. It's probably about 490 to 10. I'm 490 and 10 against Scrub.
You out of control, yo.
I'm 490 and 10 across all games.
That's not even true.
All games and platforms.
Nah.
He's beat me a handful of times. That's what I'll say.
Not even the case.
Not even 10, a handful.
Not even the case, man.
A man full of W's, but that's my guy because I like Scrub because it's like when you dog fight. Michael Vick can attest to this. You got your pit bulls. They don't bring out the beagles. What the beagles are there for. They just to make the pit bulls feel real strong and real confident about themselves.
The bait dog.
Scrub was a beagle to my pit bull. Like bring him out here. Yeah, I wanted him again. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. But he always came back. He had fight. I give him that. The kids got fight.
I know you ain't applying this. This Madden or 2K you talking about too, bro. You talking too crazy right now. It's the cat for me, bro.
Hey, I got receipts. I got homies we can call. But we got some legendary games, that's for sure, man.
Call them up. They definitely wouldn't agree to that, right?
Man, we gotta run that live, man. I gotta see this live. Man.
Yeah, I gotta see this now.
I will say your man hasn't played video games. My Xbox over there collecting dust.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
No, real greasy.
In Madden, the skills never leave. But 2K, I was at a certain level in 2K that if I pull a 2K out now, I might be trash because I ain't played that since probably. When was Michael Jordan on the cover? Was that like 2K13 or something? Yeah, like it's been like 5-6 years, bro. I put the games down a minute ago, bro. But I can always get back in my bag.
Yeah, it's irrelevant, man. I don't got time for that shit anyway. Let's next topic.
It's tough.
Next topic.
And in the spirit of Madden, bro, the toughest thing about the games, bro, is when you got so much other shit going on. It's hard to find time for the games, bro. Like,
yeah,
I like to
get
sit
older,
down
bro.
with them games. Yeah, I really like to sit down and get nice in them games, bro. It's hard to find the time, bro.
I took 2 hours out of my day today, bro. I went 3-0, man. Won a game in true Madden fashion on a last play. Like, I threw a pick at the very end of the game, and I was up, and the guy had 30 seconds to score. And he got in the field goal range, and instead of kicking the field goal, I was only up once. Instead of kicking the field goal, he decides to try to throw a touchdown. I tackle him in the midst of throwing. My lineman get a pick six, and I know he broke his controller. Like I just felt it through the screen. Like I know he slammed that controller. Like that was a tough
Taylor Heineke. He did the Taylor Heineke.
Man, and I did it. I did a Heath Schuler, a Gus Farad. I banged my head into the wall, jammed my neck. Like I was hyped.
Hey, man.
Taylor Heineke.
That man brings something primal out of you.
G, you didn't have to bring up Taylor Heineke. I was trying to go a whole show without having to hear about Taylor Heineke. Okay, but I see that's not gonna happen today.
Oh no! Yo,
next topic.
If you think Rome delusional ass last weekend get it? Oh boy! My boy was talking wild crazy before he left on vacay. He's like, "Yo, we're gonna win 4-0.
Yeah.
No one beating us down.
Yeah.
We out here every day."
Throw a roll, greasy.
Yeah, can't get my man wrong like that while he's
No.
Don't worry.
He was talking
Rome
crazy.
Rome was talking crazy. Nah, Rome's here in spirit. So in honor of the end of the year, this is our last episode of the year. Today we gonna run some tape, man. And I got some prime tape on Bryce, Mr. Big Leaguer, and I got some prime tape on Rome. All right, let's go ahead and run it.
Run it. It's all revisionist history, right? But when they play Washington, all of a sudden it's all, Cam Newton's washed and Russell's hobbled and
you think y'all got a shot? Come on, bro. Y'all done.
Except the Eagles have an almost L.
One more win and y'all might beat the Giants. Looking at the Eagles, they got 2 games against Washington. Washington's the hottest team in the NFC right now, according to the wins. 4 straight wins. That's the longest streak in the NFC. They got 2 against that. They got one more against Dallas.
We got Dallas. We got Dallas, the Giants, and we got 2 against y'all.
So one against Dallas. Win none of them. So y'all got 1 against Dallas. You already lost to Dallas. Yeah. Y'all not beating Dallas. You already lost to the Giants.
That's the only tough game on that slate.
No, it's not. The Giants, that's a toss-up game because y'all already lost to the Giants. And that was worse. So I'm not about to sit here and say y'all are shooing to beat the Giants. That's the game I got y'all winning. But the 2 against Washington, I got y'all taking L's. Like I said, Washington is the hottest team in the NFC right now. We would be in the playoffs.
Yeah, Washington's the 6th seed right now.
You can say what you want. You can say what you want, but you're wrong.
Okay. Check back with me in 3 weeks, suckers.
Look, bro. End of the day, facts matter, man. Washington is the hottest team by wins in the NFC over the last 4 weeks.
Hey, facts matter, Bryce.
It got worse. Whoosh.
Oh, that Jordan Cry meme was hilarious.
Washington is the hottest
team. It was all good 3 weeks ago, man.
4-game win streak, and I prefaced everything I was saying with "at the time" and "right now" because it was a momentary thing. It was 4-game winning streak.
Yo, I seen a lot of high chest up in there. Yo, it looked like you were in the gym, my boy. My boy chest was super strong, like a pit bull. Yo.
Yeah, man.
It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that, especially when you going for the home team, man. They let me down.
That's what my man Chris Holt was talking about. Shout out to Chris Holt, man.
Yeah, my man Chris Holt said when you're a fan of a team, it never goes good. You get biased, and that's definitely the case. That's definitely the case. But I mean, I did say y'all were gonna beat the Giants. I did give the Eagles that.
You said that was a hit or miss. You said actually I didn't cut the tape. You said we was going 1-4 down the stretch.
I said that's the game I had y'all winning. I literally said that's the game I got y'all winning.
Yeah.
And y'all did win that one. I thought we would beat y'all twice. We'll beat y'all once. We got y'all next week. Yeah, we'll get them once. We'll get them once. The question is, can we get the Cowboys? And I don't think that's happening. So we probably in the season with at least 10 L's.
Yeah, it's all good 3 weeks ago, man.
At least 10 L's, bro.
Oh boy,
L's, man.
Y'all was talking crazy to my Niners at the beginning of the season too. I didn't want to run the tape, but just know I know.
That was steamed up. I mean, yeah, I did talk some crazy shit about the Niners, so I'll admit
y'all
to
wasn't
that.
gonna win that NFC West, and what y'all in third?
Nah, they not gonna win the NFC West.
We're not gonna win the NFC West.
Wait, what place y'all in the NFC West?
Let's run the playoffs, man. Right now, they the 6th.
We're the toughest division in the league, man. I mean, we'd be winning y'all division if we was there.
No doubt.
I don't think so. I think the
Cowboys. I don't know about that.
Cowboys get y'all.
That's the team we want. I want to play the Cowboys, the Packers, or the Rams. One of those 3. Run the table on that.
All right, still 3 games left. There's no guarantee that y'all make the playoffs, buddy. It's not.
It's not. I mean, they got much good chance to make the playoffs as the Eagles. 8-7.
We're in there. Trey
Lance y'all not in there.
So we got the Texans. We're in there.
The Vikings.
The Texans beat the Card. No, not the
Lions. The Chargers.
They just beat the Chargers. They just beat the Chargers. And y'all boys love Justin. Y'all boys love Justin Herbert.
Not me.
I do.
Not me.
Yo, hey, y'all boys, look, and I
But you
think
see
I said on
my
this
Trey
very
off.
show.
You see my man
I
Trey
think I
off,
said on this
baby.
very show that the Chargers and Justin Herbert may not be making the playoffs. I believe they're out at the moment. But you know,
I said that last week they wasn't gonna make it.
Hey,
But
Brooks, you try to pop up after. Well, you know I beat you a man by 80. You remember that?
yo, get this out of here with all this nonsense.
Just hostility threats of Madden scaring all these grown men away.
Nah, man, it's fair, bro. It's fair. It's accountability check, man.
Yeah, here putting these men
Accountability check,
on
man.
with
they
Madden.
want to talk about that we can control ourselves.
Nah, you
Them
good?
sticks can be a little more controlled than the Washington football team does. I bet you one day we play the Madden. I whoop on scrub with the Washington football team. Put it down.
Maybe not.
I don't believe that shit. Not with no Taylor Heineke.
I'm a beast with Jalen Hurts and Madden, man. He's much more accurate in the game.
Man,
just like I'm a beast with Ben Simmons.
I'll take Taylor Heineke out and start Kyle Allen and still whip on scrub.
Get out of here.
Nah, my money on Scruff.
Yeah, I got my money on Scruff.
Where Dwayne Haskins when you need him?
Put your money up on him. I told you I used to 80 pieces, man. Did you not hear me the first time?
I'm never betting on Washington. I don't care. I'll go bankrupt. I'm never betting on Washington.
You didn't strike me as a side bettor on the Madden games, but if you want to throw a dub into the pot,
I normally don't, but I do know when Washington's in the mix, anything can happen.
Hey man, I'll say this though, man. I got some more run the tapes, but one more run the tape for the fans, man. This actually probably my worst take of 2021. So I do be right though. I did say the Eagles was going to get the playoff spot. I did say they was going to beat Washington. I did say that Washington was going to lose to Dallas. Bryce, you owe me $20 for that. Plus, you owe me money for the Eagles being over 7 wins. Oh no, I didn't get that, John.
Mr. Big Leaguer always pays his debts. Don't tell me.
Hey man, I ain't trying to make you look bad on public, but you know what I'm saying.
No, you should.
The track record of bets here is not looking too good for you, my guy.
Don't get too loud over there, G. Till I get my 100. I don't want to
hear. Hey! Matter of fact, we about to be dead even because if we just win out these last 2 games, I don't owe you shit. Even, boy. Y'all even.
And we can double up the bet. Put another 100 on that.
I ain't doubling shit. I don't owe you shit. I ain't giving you shit. I'm about to win this shit out.
I'll pay for your COVID vaccine if y'all leave it.
Boy, I got grade 8 insurance. I don't need your money. I'm straight.
I'll pay for the Uber before you get there.
I got my card. I got red interior seats. I'm straight. I don't need that.
You got red interior seats. You're straight. What does that mean?
I don't need no Uber. I'm straight. That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Red interior mean you got money if the exterior not red. You know what I'm saying?
I got red interior too, but it doesn't mean nothing. But I feel it.
You don't got the base model. You know
exactly.
At the very least.
That's all I'm saying.
That's true. All right. Well, we're gonna run more tape. So one more, and then we can move on to the next.
Tebow is getting another shot in the league. I gotta hear what y'all think about this, man. Scruff smile. I think Scruff likes it. Scruff, are you buying or are you selling this, man?
Yeah, I'm buying it, man. I'm buying it. Because there's things in football and there's things in life that go beyond the football field. Tim Tebow is one of those things, and Urban Meyer is the perfect catalyst to bring this spiritual and energetic force into the football world again.
The sound off, man.
It's probably one of the worst sports stories I've heard in a while. Like, this guy just won't go away, man. Like, you're a bad football player. At the professional level, you're a bad football player. It is what it is.
Hey, speaking of my interior seats, you ain't see them?
Try to tell these folks.
That was the car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about you looking like a teddy bear.
My man G was in the whip smoking that Zah.
Right?
Better not bring that shit in the house, boy.
Oh my God, he might be down for the count on that one. That's actually facts, bro.
Scruff, your Tebow take was actually worse than that. I rewatched that episode today. I remember it very vividly. I remember you
I was so
disagreeing
off
with
base.
it.
He did put the best parts of that Tebow take in there, bro.
Yeah, you kind of.
Oh my God.
You soften that run the tape.
Wow. I watched it too.
You was
but I had to
talking
watch it.
crazy about marketability. You were trying to school me on selling jerseys and the
took too
fan
long.
base. Yeah, it took too long. Like I said,
yeah, man.
terrible
iMovie
news.
is pretty easy to use. You know, y'all
I
can,
know.
I got it in my tweets. I got it on the
football
show.
team clip was pretty long. And for that Tebow clip to only be the 5 seconds where my man was just basically just said he liked it. I don't know, bro.
Wizard of Oz,
It's a lot worse than that. I guess that's what happens when you make the clip yourself. You know, you
Yeah.
Hey man, download that tweet.
That
Man,
was
honestly,
like
like I don't even know who that guy
guy
was, bro. That guy don't even look like me, for real. He don't even look like me. Who was that guy? Who was that guy that y'all got to fill in for me that week talking crazy, bro? That wasn't even me.
Nostradamus.
That wasn't me, man. Bro, honestly, bro, shout out to me though, bro, because like I had to be like 30 pounds heavier right there, bro, for real. Like I was looking like somebody else, bro. I don't even recognize that guy.
That was international scruff.
That was that was somebody else, bro.
Tebow. Come on, man. I can't believe you tried to sell me on Tebow.
Nah, dead ass though. T's look on the face was so priceless that I didn't even have to put nothing over top of it. It was just perfect. It was like are you serious, bro? Hey, but you know that's all. I fucks with the the shit I was saying. Spiritual, he got good energy, man. I do like Tim Tebow. He just wasn't a good football player, T, right?
All right, man. When you take big swings, sometimes you get big misses. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like Gas has hit more home runs than strikeouts. So, I mean, it happens.
Yeah, it definitely does happen, bro. Definitely does happen. So let's move on to the next topic, actually. Any of y'all catch that Insecure jump, this season finale?
I sure did. I caught it.
All right, G.
I don't watch Insecure, so go ahead.
You can track in there. It was Deacon Scruff from the Church of Tebow, man.
Deacon Scruff.
I'd probably be a good deacon, though.
So, continue.
Oh, my bad, man. Y'all interrupt me and shit. Like, I want to take a sip. Goddamn. But y'all see the Insecure joint? D, you ain't see it, so I already know that. Y'all too? No.
I seen it.
Yeah, I checked it out. The spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, turn this off now. We don't want to ruin.
I mean, we gotta ruin it, but I don't know, man. How y'all feeling about the Insecure finale, man? Honestly, I'm gonna start first. I feel like it was rushed. Like, bro, like why we transgressing like 6 years in the future, like all in one episode, bro? Over the last 3 episodes, like how many time jumps did we had, bro? Like, why we cutting corners a little bit, Issa? I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You know what?
I'm a little disappointed.
My take is honestly kind of on par with your take though, but from a different angle. I feel like this entire show from season 1, because it's been 30 minutes, has been rushed, has been underdeveloped plots, has been they give you just enough to create a conversation, and that's it. You don't really get the full, the storyline. I don't know. I can't even remember the big girl name. So I shouldn't call her a big girl, but Kelly. It is what it is.
Kelly, yeah, right.
Kelly, yeah. I feel like I didn't really see her storyline. Like it was I felt like it was part of course though. I felt like each season was kind of fast. 30 minutes, you got to get it in, get out, and I thought they did a decent job of that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the finale was more of that. So I wasn't mad at it, but just like every other episode, every other season, I felt like it left me wanting more. You know what I'm saying? So,
and this is the constant conversation surrounding Insecure. I've heard a lot of people say this over the years that it's too quick and it's not enough the character development, this, that, and the third. But like, you're missing what the show is, what it's supposed to actually be. Like, it's not freaking Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the problem.
No, it's not the problem. It's not the problem. Because, no, it's not. Let me tell you why.
Yes.
The show is there to serve.
That's got a good point.
The show is there to serve what's called a purpose. The purpose is not for you to get into all these characters. If you were into characters from Insecure the way you were into freaking Theon Greyjoy, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't.
Man, ain't nobody into no Theon Greyjoy, my boy. That nigga got his dick cut off.
I'm just saying, or just take any random name, bro. Any random name from Game of Thrones, right? Then you wouldn't be able to relate to Insecure the way you are. You see what I'm saying? Because
I disagree.
You would then listen. You would then be tied to the character and less tied to the situation. The beauty of Insecure is you're not really so tied in love with any of the characters. So what it allows you to do is just simply compare the situations to that of your own life.
No,
that's the beauty of a show like that. That's the beauty of a show like that.
Tripping, bro. You know how many
everybody's been in so many situations. Like just me. I'll take myself personally. You watch Insecure and you've been in those situations. You feel like, oh, well, you know, you can be like, what would I do in those situations? Where in a Game of Thrones, you're thinking, what would Arya do in this situation? Versus in Insecure, you're thinking, what would I do in this situation? And I'm not saying it's not cool to have character development and stuff. What I'm saying is it takes away from the you aspect in comparing those situations to your own life. Versus now you're trying to think like the character and saying, oh, that's not on par for Jon Snow to fall in love at the end like that. Because you know Jon Snow. You feel like you know Jon Snow. When you don't know Nathan, or you don't give two shits about Kelly, or you just, you know what I'm saying? You simply see these characters for the situation and not for who they are, quote unquote, who they are. And I think that's the beauty of a show, because it always gives us dialogue. You can always go back to the homies and talk about Insecure just based off the different scenarios.
That's a good point, though, because like I'll say this to some degree, though, because like I resonate with different characters in different episodes. Like sometimes I resonate with Molly, you know, but a lot of times I don't. But like sometimes I have, you know, and well, Nathan, I never really liked Nathan from a character perspective, you know what I'm saying? But I can relate to some of the shit he go through. So I'm like, okay, that's some real shit. Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? I can relate to that too. You know, my man was going to Plowtown for a little while, bro. It's real talk. It's real life shit. So, I
feel like the only character that actually had any change since, you know what I'm saying, episode 1, season 1 is Molly. The rest of them.
What do you mean? Lawrence changed a lot, bro. He was like literally depressed, had no job, nothing going for him, bro. And now he's like the man. He's
he caught a break. I feel like that's normal. Caught a break and he blew up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
He did more than caught a break.
I'm a little bit more critical. I feel like, bro, this is the golden age of television where you can watch a Game of Thrones. You can. You had Breaking Bad. You had The Wires. You had like the last 20 years of TV have been chock full of stuff that is timeless. I don't feel like anyone's going to ever go back and watch this show again.
No, you're not gonna ever. You're probably right about never going back and watching the show again. But we will be able to have these conversations for a long time about this show, and that's just a fact. Let's put it like this: the reason we're gonna be able to have these conversations about this show too, when we look at this in the vacuum, is that what show has there been like this for us? For I straight up say the Black community over the last 10 years. Name one. You can't, bro. And if you do name one, you're naming one that was completely tailored for one sex or the other. Insecure brought both sides of the culture in together, and we all talking about these dialogues and having these dialogues, talking about these scenarios, talking about these situations, and we're doing all that without knowing the characters like the back of our hand. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling like, oh, I'm tied to this character. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the only two characters you really could have got tied to at any point was Issa and Lawrence, and that's when they were having their really going through their little issues in their relationship, right? And you had a whole group on Twitter, they were calling the Lawrence something. I don't know. They're calling the Lawrence Hive. The Lawrence Hive versus whoever felt like Issa was right. Naturally, it was the male versus the females, right? Male versus female type of thing, right? Which was natural, and that was cool. But like those are the only two characters that you ever really felt tied to, because the entire show is pretty much revolving around their love story, right? And I think that like when you have a show, that's another thing I like about Insecure, right? Is like although it's through the lens of their love story, you get the random Kelly episode, you get the random episode that's only about Molly, you get the random episode where it's just Condola's life, you know what I'm saying? And it's all to just put you, it's all to just give you, I like her, but it's all to just give you those scenarios. It's not to really build the characters up. It's just to show you these different scenarios so you get to place yourself and to be like, damn, is Lawrence or is this character doing the right thing? What would I do?
Look,
Versus
Issa
what should
did
that
a
character be doing?
great job of highlighting a lot of very relatable
Definitely.
situations and dynamics that we all have had or will have in a short amount of time. But I feel like that show were it was the sum of its parts was greater than the whole. And like you said, like individual episodes created great conversations. But I feel like the entirety of the whole thing, when you wrap it up with a bow, if you never saw the show, I don't think you missed a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like the show did do some things that we haven't seen on TV before, right? Especially for minorities. But again, just from a pure TV perspective, there's better shows to watch. And I'm not.
So you're telling me
when
someone
you're
like me
talking
that
about-
never watched it should not watch it, or
I'm
should
not
I
saying-
watch
I
it?
wouldn't
I'm
say
not
that.
saying-
I wouldn't say
I'm not
that.
saying you
But
shouldn't
you're
watch it,
never
G.
gonna miss. You're never gonna miss that genre. That's the point, bro. Like it's not thriller. It's not dragons. It's not somebody cooking up crystal meth in their basement or in the trailer. Like it's not that. It's not The Wire where you got like, bruh. It's not that, and it could never be that. Tell me another love story that you like more on television. Like another love story based show that you're more into in this moment. You probably can't name one because like
Right
it's
now,
probably
no.
the best one I've ever watched, bro. So it's like if you wanna hold it up against Game of Thrones, then I'm with you. Yes, it's not the best TV in the quote unquote golden age of television, which I would argue that this is even the golden age of television. I don't even believe that. But like it's not that. It's probably not that. But
definitely
you have to
golden age.
hold this up against its own genre, bro. And you tell me what you watching from this genre, and then okay, then we can have that debate.
What genre
But
is it?
show me one, bro. This is I guess what rom-com? Like what rom-coms are you watching as a television show? Because I'm not watching any. But this
I
one
mean,
had me watch 5 seasons.
that's not something I traditionally or historically have watched, but I would
That's my
imagine
point.
people watch Sex in the City. You know what I'm saying? That's built for a
But
different
that's my
culture.
point. That's my point
But-
about this one. Like you would
Yeah,
never go
that's
sit down and
iconic,
watch
though.
Sex in the City. You see
Sex in
what
the
I'm saying?
City is one of the most iconic shows, like, you know, and like this was like that, but for the culture. So
None of us sat down and watched that, right? That's the greatness of this show. So like we can take
Women
away
did.
from it. We could take away from it and say it doesn't hold up, and you didn't really miss nothing watching that. And I might even agree that you didn't miss nothing if you didn't watch it. But like,
think it's
let's
a
hold it
cipher.
up. Let's hold it up to its genre, though. Let's
Yeah.
hold it
Alright.
up to its genre. Let's talk about another 30-minute
How about this?
rom-com series because I didn't
Am
watch none of
am
them.
I right or wrong when saying like that when this finale went off, you felt like you had a meal, but you were still hungry?
Personally, I did
Yes.
think it was quick, but I never thought any of the other ones, any other shows was quick. But I ain't feel like I had a meal and I was still hungry, bro. I felt like
The whole-
there was only one way for that show
like,
to end to me.
I'm with Scruff.
Only
The
one way
whole
to show that
time skip. It felt cheap, and
I feel like it
I don't hate the show. I like the show. I watched the show, but it felt cheap. It felt like you cheated the viewers a little bit.
Should
So
be
what
long.
would you rather have shown the progression of Lawrence breaking it off with Condola and then getting in? Like, what would you rather have seen the progression of all those things? Like, because what
Yeah.
is going to show?
Yeah.
Like, we already
Yeah.
like we already
At
know
least
what's
one more
gonna happen.
season.
I don't need.
There's
to see
probably
the
a lot of
progression
life that could have been. There's probably should have been so many life lessons and tucked into that. You know,
Like the Joke could have went for 10 more seasons, bro. Like the Joke could have had 5 more seasons and kept going and kept getting saturated, and then y'all would have been calling it a bad ending, like the way Game of
No,
Thrones.
it needed one more season, bro.
But I think one more season probably would have did it.
It needed one more.
Maybe, bro. I'm not going to deny
Either
that.
way, bro,
I'm
it's
not going
still.
to say it could have had one, but
I mean,
That's a
I
money
agree
thing,
with-
though. It's a money and contract thing, probably.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of your points, and Issa has a lot of other projects, and so I get that. So I agree with a lot of your points.
Price went
but-
up. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I
Price
get
went-
why you want
price
to wrap
went
this
up.
up. Yeah, like all right, I'm in the door now. Let me go to bigger and better things. So I get it, and I'm glad that work is there to be referenced, to be looked back upon. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a gem. If you're in college 5-10 years from now, and you just happen to watch something old, I think that'd be a gem for you. But it just, to be honest, that ending just left a little bit to be desired. That's all.
It wasn't great. I feel.
So how it ended? Y'all never talked about the ending. So how it ended?
It was basically, without ruining it, it was a happy ending, bro. Like it was a happy ending, and everybody ended happy. All the main.
Yeah, but it was like
characters,
it was a very
ended
much
happy,
a
bro.
very huge juxtaposition from what like the current state was. So it was like they fast forwarded multiple fast forwards, and then they had showed happy endings for each of the characters over a course of years. But like there was a lot missing. Like this girl was with this other dude. Like, fuck happened to him? Like, you know what I'm saying? He just gone, and all of a sudden this dude just pop up, and now you just back with him and shit. And then y'all at the wedding and some shit celebrating and things. Like, it just didn't make no sense. Like, you know,
I would say that story because that's really how it be, bro. Like, you really.
But that's the shit. That's the shit we need. That's the shit we need though, because like because the real life facts is, bro, like based on the way that shit was looking, it didn't make no goddamn sense for that shit to end like that.
No, it definitely ended. No, it did. Like, it ended with made a lot of sense.
I lived long enough
to make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me. So my man went to the wedding and then he had a little outburst or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, like, you know, 5 years later they together. Like, there's a lot of math missing in that equation to me. I mean,
one thing I noticed, they were together, they weren't married.
This is true.
A little spoilers, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, was that really a happy ending for them? Right? Issa and Molly, that's a happy ending, but for Lawrence and Issa, is that really a happy ending?
I mean, I think the happy ending in it is that two people that are clearly, you know what I'm saying, like, there was a build up to this the whole season, bro. Like, from the moment where early in the season where she picked up the phone and went to call him, or when he was thinking about her earlier in the season talking to his homeboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a build up to that where, like, bro, a blind man could have seen that coming. So if y'all saying y'all needed this story that was obviously going to end this way, to just be stretched out, I
don't think it is that way. I think in real life, Issa and Lawrence get back together and then break up again.
Maybe that happens after what's going on now. But I'm saying, like, we knew they were going to get back together, bro.
Maybe in real life. No, I think
any intelligence to realize.
I think in real life, bro. I think in real life, somebody getting blocked straight up. First of all, and then if Lawrence would have had an outburst at the event, they wouldn't have been talking about it was romantic. They would have been saying he was fucking nuts.
Hey, people come back from that.
That's real life.
People fight through that block. The block ain't as strong as people make it out to be.
Man, I say, you can get through a block. Anybody in my life, man. If you can't get somebody out of if you can't get somebody out of your mental without blocking them on social media, man, you got other things to worry about, in my opinion. But
that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true.
Man. Hey, like I said, in my opinion,
Bryce think he a guru all of a sudden.
I don't block folks either. But that's not true.
I don't need to block you on social media.
That's gonna be a different conversation. That's a different conversation. The block conversation.
The block.
That's a whole convo. That's a Thursday. That's a Thursday convo. Let's
have this block conversation because I want to hear this, man.
That's a Thursday convo.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, yo. Ain't no way, bro. Because you could get to a block. Best believe you'll get to a motherfucking block.
Right, so what?
They don't bitch think she gonna run from me.
Why though? Why?
Here's my question. Can it only get to a block for the opposite sex that you were once interested in, or can it get to a block for one of the homies that used to be your man? Now you block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all block.
Niggas get blocked easy too.
Niggas, fuck it. I'm a greasy person. I'll block you. I don't even listen. I don't even look at your message. I'm like, yo,
some cats ain't.
What the fuck?
I don't block anybody, and all my social medias are public. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe in.
Y'all block somebody on social media, won't block them in real life though.
I block them in real life.
I block them motherfuckers for all that shit. Fuck all that shit.
Social media is whatever, bro.
Give her a hug when y'all come in contact, but she's blocked on the ground. Come on, man.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah. I don't care about social media.
The block
is psychotic as fuck.
No, the block is symbolic, bro. The block is
people that block me though.
Exactly.
I know people that still got me blocked for real, but I got
that's facts though.
The thing is, I will block people temporarily. I don't block people permanently. I block them temporarily because if they wilding and saying some crazy shit, I'm protecting my peace. Like, yo, fuck out of here with that talk. But then I'll open it up.
Why wouldn't you just unfollow? Because like I think T made it.
No, I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about on your phone. I don't block people on social media.
Oh, you block their number.
Yeah, don't call me, don't talk to me, especially if you're talking crazy. I'm talking about phone, bro, or social media.
Nah. They getting blocked on everything. Cuzzo, what you mean? Like,
I ain't blocking nobody, man.
People be
no,
watching on social media. I don't care. You can watch. Just don't say nothing.
I know the answer to
he
this,
said you
but
go
as a
watch.
guy that doesn't block people, I'm curious. Why? What's the difference between blocking somebody and just not picking up the phone?
Getting fucking harassed by missed calls? Have you met somebody that's really crazy, nigga? Like,
Bro, that's a whole nother. All right, now I feel like this is a little bit of a narrative switch. You know what I'm saying, from where we started, because like we really started talking about blocking somebody like on a whole nother energy. Like, I'm not talking about someone that's harassing you, bro. It's calling you 100. If somebody was calling my phone 150 times a day, you know what I'm saying, like just to annoy me. Okay,
not a day, bro. It only takes once, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's why I said I block and unblock.
I'm saying, but you said harassing them. You said
you might gotta ride it out, like because in the current moment, like somebody might just be trying to blow your shit up, and you just gotta block them. But then, like once the fucking steam runs out, then you can unblock them maybe, and they can be level headed. But sometimes people don't be acting regular, don't be acting level headed, and you gotta block them straight up.
That just seems so salty to me, bro.
It's not salty. It's about they can't control themselves to some degree, and you got to control your own environment. So you do that.
So you can't. So you saying they call you one time and you block them? That's what I say. If somebody
no,
your phone, leaving
it's somebody that's blocking, that's calling too many times, bro, or just like I don't know. It's about protecting your peace to some degree. Like they're gonna throw some bullshit at you. You just already know it. Or if you don't even, you just try and close that door. Like, why open that door again for you? Just close it. It's done.
Teach his own, man. Like any steps that got to be taken to close the door. I understand it. I guess it's just my take is if I can't block you mentally, then you probably, and I gotta block you physically in any way. Like you probably in my mind more than I'm probably giving you too much mental energy to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong about that.
But realistically though, right?
If you can control your own energy, that's an easy way to control it. Because like somebody just giving somebody access to you that don't deserve access to you. You know what I'm saying?
None of us
they could pop up.
So
you know what I'm saying? So as good as your mind may be, if they pop up, that text message that's random that pop up, shit unnecessary, especially if it's poison that's being spewed.
Certain people have the ability to invade your, you know what I'm saying, that your mental, right? And for some people, that list is a lot bigger, bro. You know what I'm saying? For me, maybe that list might be one or two people, right? But for some people, that list is 10, 12, where they can really invade their mental and be on their mind. So that block kind of, boom, close the door. Like,
I got like 12.
I'm trying to relate, yo. I'm trying to relate.
I don't do it, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. And I really was talking about on social media to begin with. But I think blocking numbers is a little bit different. Like I said, somebody was blowing I think I blocked one person one time. And like, this is years ago. I was dealing with this. I'm giving way too much information into my life. I was dealing with some random chick years ago. And she started blowing up my phone like, unreal crazy, unreal. Like I'm talking about calling me 20 times straight, and it was like it wasn't that I had anything against the person. Like I really don't care if you calling me at all, but like I gotta block you because like I'm at work and my phone won't stop vibrating in my pocket. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's different. Like that's annoyance. Like but like to just feel like I'm blocking your energy by blocking you from calling me ever again. Like. I wouldn't feel that way, but I guess, I can understand it though. I can understand it. Like, what I mean? I get it. I get the.
Also, on this angle too, Bryce, there's power in no's, right? You know what I'm saying? Yes has a little bit of power, but no has way more power, right? That's how you create them boundaries, things like that. So if I block you first, you don't get to block me first.
We playing the block game now.
Yes, that sounds like a game, bro. It sounds like a game, but in reality, right? If I block you first, you don't get the power to say you stop talking to me, which means a lot to some folks.
Well, if that means a lot to you, then you got a lot more work to do than that, bro. Like,
I'll speak. Let me speak on that.
I'm a petty ass nigga. You bucket.
Let me speak on that.
I'm gonna be the first one block it. I'm out here. Like that bitch thinks she got me, now I got her. Fuck all that shit.
I've been blocked. I've been blocked before, but I also blocked the same person. The same, but in a different time of my life. That's growth, nigga.
Yeah, he said the second one blocker.
You
Here's
feel
the
me?
first one.
Like, I ain't chasing no dumb
That's
shit. You know what I
crazy
mean?
to
That
me.
was
I feel you though.
Nah,
Like, I shouldn't say it's
it ain't
crazy.
some
like-
shit just ain't. Some shit just ain't healthy, B.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Yeah, I think it's to each. Honestly, it's to each his own, man. And I do understand like why somebody would feel like it's a certain level of power that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like from blocking somebody. But like I would just suggest to anybody that like the ultimate power you always hold regardless. So it's like, you know, like the ultimate power lies in your ability not to be risen in any way, in a way you don't want to be risen to. You
Not
know?
to be manipulated, bro.
Yeah, right. So like to me, it's like if you blocking somebody, if that same person popped up on, now you giving somebody, if somebody really wants to get in contact with you and you feel like you did something by blocking them, now they could pop up on you and then what? Now you got a whole nother situation. Like to me, it's just like you control, at the end of the day, you control what you give energy to. And if that's a step you gotta take, so be it. But I would implore everybody to just, you know, try to be able to be in control of your own energies at all times and decide.
Yo, first of all, if you gotta worry about someone popping up on you after you block them, you need to
That's
get a
out of
restraining
control. Like
order,
you should never do
get a
that.
gun, get whatever you need to get. And when they pull up on you, you ready.
Now, because now
What the
you
fuck?
open yourself up to the why haven't you responded to me? Why did you block me? Why you open yourself up to that? Like if I never blocked you,
if they
I
really
can just say, hey, I don't want to speak to you. And if you ever speak to me again, I just won't be responding. But I don't gotta block you. Like what I
See,
feel it though.
Of the
Look,
sentiment
I don't
though,
have
nah,
to do
Bryce,
it
what
unless
you said
really,
about
like,
controlling your
annoying me.
environment though. You say you can control your environment, you can control your thoughts, bro. Actually, there was a book I read a long time ago. It's called As a Man Thinketh, right? Yes, your garden, that's your plants. This is your fields, nigga. Like this is your soil. Like where are you gonna control what's gonna come in and out? You have full control of any thoughts that you experience in a day. So why would you, if you're not open and receptive to certain energies, it makes sense to control your environment to that degree. Like if I'm not interested in seeing that, hearing that, none of that, I'm controlling my environment. That's the whole point. It's protecting your energy to that degree. It ain't got nothing to do with power. It's not about some, oh, I blocked you, you blocked me type shit. Maybe if you're thinking like that, then you're thinking wrong about it. It's all about controlling your environment, bro. Everything I do is for controlling of my energy, bro. Everything I do is for the controlling of my energy to manifest and everything that I'm doing. And I don't need no pings that's gonna be, you know, because that small seed can plant into something bigger over time, bro. Like, and I don't even need the seedlings, nigga. Seed, my soil is very fertile. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no soil. I don't need no seedlings.
Look, I see what you're saying, and I
you fertile all of a sudden? What the fuck?
You a female too, and your brain, bro. Your brain is soil.
Hey, now look. Hey, I do feel like every man has to govern himself by, you know what I'm saying, a set of rules in just a way, right? So if you have a system to govern yourself, you're already on the right track. I govern myself a little different. I had this conversation with one of my friends, right? And she was saying if she doesn't like a coworker, right, and that coworker is in the lunchroom, she won't eat in the lunchroom, break room, whatever. She's not gonna. She'll eat at her desk, or she'll go eat somewhere.
That's I don't know about that though.
But essentially, right, she's controlling her environment, right? She's keeping this person.
I do respect that though.
Exact same thing as you blocking somebody,
like, right?
It's literally the same thing.
The way,
but it's not like I'm not going into no lunchroom, and I mean I can't go into my lunchroom.
You're missing it.
The way I
get
see
it,
right? I'm going to govern myself the way I govern myself, and you not liking me, right? You got to navigate around me. You have the issue. You got to figure out how you need to interact with me. I'm going to do what I came to do. I'm going to eat my lunch the way I came to eat my lunch. I'm going to like the pictures on social media I came to like. If I like your picture and you don't like me, I just liked it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. And you got to figure out what you want to do on your end. But I got to navigate myself the way I have been. You know what I'm saying? Because if I start making moves based on what another person does or feels, who am I really? You know what I'm saying?
Or if I'm making moves on how I feel like another person makes me feel, because at the end of the day, I'm the maker of my feelings. You know what I mean? Like I'm the maker of my thoughts and of my feelings. So if I have to make a move based off how I feel like someone else is making me feel, to me that's like an instant red. And we all do it, but that's like an instant red flag to myself. Like wait, I'm tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, earlier today I went and got some food. I'm waiting for my food to come out, and I felt like it was taking long. And I see the like two girls in the back just talking to each other, and I'm like, wait, bro, y'all supposed to be bringing me out my drink. I just asked you for this, but I'm like, wait, am I actually? And I felt myself getting upset at these two girls that my drink not out yet. And I'm like, hold up, I'm tripping. Like, I am allowing something as simple as trivial as a drink to allow me to get upset at somebody else. You know what I mean? And it's like that's the same type of energy that I feel when I allow anybody else to change my composition, bro. To change, because at the end of the day, we all know, man, your thoughts, your feelings, everything that happens up top is just chemicals, bro. So if you're allowing your chemicals to be affected up in your brain based off what somebody else is doing or what you perceive somebody else to be doing every time they're planting their seedling, like, you can have your seedling, but bruh, that joint getting smashed out instantly. I don't have to put any sun on your seedling, because for your seedling to sprout, it needs sun and it needs water. And I don't have to give it the sun or the water for that seedling to even sprout. So it's like,
so why even open the door to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a tool. Door, it's just a tool to do that. It's a tool to do that.
Birds drop their shit from while they're
It's about breaking the pattern, bro.
In it, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm a good-hearted person. I'm a good-hearted person, G. Yo,
to Scruff's point, bro, that seed could be a weed.
I'm gonna forgive. Actually, you know, I usually forgive situations before I forgive, you know, but I just know what I can and can't do. And I'm just controlling outcomes to some degree, in a sense, like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just breaking pattern to some degree. Like, you gotta break the pattern somehow. Look, but like, I'm a forgiving person, because like 6 months from now, I probably would forgive. And like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Like, to some degree.
Forgiveness is a great
because I do forgive. Like, that's fact. I feel like I should too. But forgiving somebody,
Jesus,
also,
my nigga.
But also seeing like, okay, like, this shit don't work. It's not healthy. And I'm also ending the pattern, breaking the chain. That's more so what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but like, forgiving and forgetting are two different things.
Nah, but I think there's merit to what both sides of this coin. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's more sides to this coin, but I think there's merit to both of you guys' approach. You know what I'm saying? I have a particular way. I think everybody got to find the way that best works for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
Facts, yo. Facts. And I will say, with all that said, blow my phone up 20 times in a row, you might find yourself on the block list. I'm just saying.
Right. That's money way too goddamn much. You getting blocked.
You can ask my wife, man. Shout out to Big Shirley. She just won the gas, you know what I'm saying, the gas league. But you can ask my wife, bro. When the spam callers call, I pick up and talk to them people.
I'll be doing the same thing, bro.
I pick up and I talk to them, bro.
I block them too. Damn, I got the joint that's like, basically, if it's a scam likely, then if they really want to go hard, they leave a voicemail and shit, and I can read them.
I just know it's gonna annoy you more than it's gonna annoy me to have that conversation.
Nah, I got shit to do.
So I pick it up, bro. You say what? Send you how much on Cash App? $50. You can give me 100. Okay.
He said Cash
App. Send me 100, then I'm gonna send you 150, and then we gonna make. You know, what I'm saying? I'll be messing with them, but
yeah, have fun with that.
I'll be like, yo, you gotta hit him with the. You gotta hit him with like, you gotta brick of coke. You gonna send a brick of coke to my house? What's up? They'll hang that shit on right ASAP. Hey, the fuck sap.
Nah, but Scrub does make a good point though. You got to control. You got to try to control what you control at all times. And if, like, you know, whatever gives you that control is those are steps you got to take. You know what I mean? No two people are the same. It's always to each his own. So you got to do what works for you, man. Like, you know, I saw y'all's relationship conversation last week, and like in any situation, relationships, friendships, personal situations, you got to do what works best for you, because at the end of the day, you know what works best for you. We all know. We all on the inside. We all know what works for us. So like, double down on.
Some of us just like being toxic.
Hey, look, man. Westbrook can't play like Steph, and Steph wouldn't succeed playing like Westbrook. You know, but you can be great in your own right.
And just remember that.
You got me. I'm dropping my book in end of 2022. But one of my 11 principles is, shout out T Boogie, set boundaries. Bye.
We got a special guest. We got a special guest that's requested to join the conversation. The one and only Young Rome, everybody. Young Rome, what up, baby?
Hey, yo, Rome, you showed up. Oh no, he disappeared again. He did.
Hey man, I'm getting set up right now. I had to jump on here right quick, man. I heard y'all talking crazy earlier.
Hey, yo, why
With
you
the
ducking us
run
for,
the tape.
dog?
Man, we
You
heard you
ducking.
talking crazy 3 weeks ago, so we just had to return the favor, brother.
Hey, that was a hell of an editing job, Scruff. A hell of an editing job. I see I'm gonna have to get on my
very talented.
video editing.
Yeah, you better get your iMovie on.
Hey, also, man, I gotta disagree with my man T on this insecure take, man. Like, I thought that was a great way to end the show, man. I think they did it right. I think shows like that, you got to end it early before you go too many seasons, man. Like, it's a show about life, so that show really could have won another 3-4 seasons, but then it would have just got played out. So I think Issa did the right thing, ended it at the right time.
Man, Issa made the wrong decision when it came to relationships from episode 1 to the final episode, bro. In real life, if Issa was your sister, your mother, your cousin, you would not tell her to go back to Lawrence, and that's what she did.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, bro. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say
Hey, yo,
that.
son, you mean to tell me you're gonna let your sister stay with the toxic dude that fucked the whole life up?
He came back
That's
with
not what happened. That's not what happened. She was toxic, bro. He was a good dude. She was toxic. She was the toxic element in the relationship.
Nah, bro, because like especially when it comes to relationships, I always say you gotta follow your heart. End of the day, bro. Like you gotta do that. You gotta do it. In my opinion, I think Issa did the right thing because that's how she knew she was feeling, bro. She couldn't hide from it, bro. She couldn't hide from it. So like,
but if that's what she was really feeling, she was faking hard for the whole season. This whole season she was faking. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, you spent the whole season faking? You couldn't have stop faking maybe episode 6 and get me ready for this? Like that was ridiculous.
I don't think she was faking.
Last episode, she was literally with this man. Like this was his date. They was about to move in. And then the next episode ends with, it doesn't make any sense.
Issa just has proven herself to be one of those type of people that just it's hard for them to stand on a decision, bro. It's hard for them.
At the end of the day,
people that switch like that, you can't trust them, bro. In real life,
the way y'all are talking about the show,
boy,
it just shows that y'all. Wow.
I would have been blocked, Issa. Fuck out of here.
It just shows that y'all want more show, which is the right move for Issa. Leave y'all wanting more in the show, so now everybody gonna be hanging on their next move. I think this was a brilliant move, man. I think she's playing chess or chess, not checkers. I think this was a very strategic move.
She's playing chess too. I'm not listening to you.
Yeah.
Hey yo, duel. Yo, what happened to the duels, bro?
They thought Ron Rivera was Bobby Fischer, man.
Here we go.
More like Antoine Fisher.
Hey, Bryce, isn't it hilarious? Like they love to rag on Washington, but we don't talk about the Giants' pathetic ass season. We don't bring up when the Eagles,
my boy, and
when the Eagles get
y'all trying to
crushed.
fight each other on the sideline. What about that?
When the Eagles get crushed on Monday nights, there's no mention of that on Gas Sports for the Culture. There's no mention of the Eagles getting beat down. The 49ers lose to the Titans on prime time. That doesn't get mentioned on the show. We don't even talk about that.
Team losing to a playoff team isn't that news.
Let Washington, a team that's played with a bat. It's all revisionist history, right?
Exactly.
When they play Washington, all of a sudden it's all, Cam Newton's washed and Russell's hobbled and
you think y'all got a shot? Come on, bro. Y'all done.
the Eagles have an almost L.
One more win, and y'all might beat the Giants. Looking at the Eagles, they got 2 games against Washington. Washington's the hottest team in the NFC right now, according to the wins. 4 straight wins. That's the longest streak in the NFC. They got 2 against that. They got one more against Dallas.
We got Dallas. We got Dallas, the Giants, and we got 2 against y'all.
So one against Dallas.
Win none of them.
So y'all got 1 against Dallas. You already lost to Dallas. Yeah. Y'all not beating Dallas. You already lost to the Giants.
That's the only tough game on that slate.
No.
Run the
tape. Giants, that's a toss-up game because y'all already lost to the Giants. And that was reverse. So I'm not about to sit here and say y'all
run the tape.
That's the game.
Run the tape.
But the 2 against Washington, I got y'all taking L's. Like I said, Washington is the hottest team in the NFC right now. We would be in the playoffs.
Yeah, Washington's the 6th seed right now.
You can say what you want. You can say what you want, but you're wrong.
Okay. Check back with me in 3 weeks, suckers.
Look, bro. End of the day, facts matter, man. Washington is the hottest team by wins in the NFC over the last 4 weeks.
You see how they cut niggas off? Niggas start talking facts. Niggas start talking facts and they want to throw their little highlights. They want to throw their little highlights.
They don't want to hear the facts. It's all right though. Cause look. The funny thing about this is, there's still some weeks left. There's still some weeks left in the NFL season.
No.
So
it's just funny how things change, bro. Things can change. Much like Insecure 3 weeks ago, everything was all good. You was with your light-skinned Prince Charming, and now you in the fucking dumps, my nigga. Y'all were 6 seed now. 3 weeks ago, y'all now the 11th seed, my brother.
And what? There's 3 more weeks left, right?
Oh,
we'll see where
hopefully it fast forward as quick as Insecure did. 6 years of y'all successful life.
We'll see where it ends, bro. We'll see where it all ends. This is gonna be real.
6 years from now, they're both gonna be bald with no hairline.
6 years from now,
just keep this energy. Keep this energy when your team is doing just as poorly. All right, just keep this energy.
Who's seen The Matrix?
I started watching it, but then I fell into my own Matrix.
Classic.
Bryce, you think The Matrix 4 was a classic?
Classic, bro. The thing about Matrix 4 is you got 3 of like, especially the first 2, in my opinion, and I love the third one too. I'm just a Matrix fan overall, but like you were never going to top like any of the Matrix movies, especially this long after, bro. With all with Keanu Reeves no longer really in his prime. Well, I guess you could say he's in his prime still as an actor. I mean, John Wick goes hard, but like I don't know, bro. You just weren't going to capture that same feel. I feel like it was a great movie. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I only had gotten to watch it one time, so I can't wait to run it back. I gotta run it back because I've seen all the other Matrix like 10 times. But I loved it, man. I loved it, bro. Hell of a movie.
I will say, much like Insecure, the Matrix ends up being a love story, and
I see that coming.
It kind of did
not see that coming. Don't ruin it.
It was always a love story, though.
It was always a love story, right? But
mad different levels.
Number 3 was not number 2.
It was always a love story, and they highlighted
a love story on mad different levels, bro. Like,
and I actually enjoyed The Matrix 4. I don't think the casual Matrix fan is gonna like this one though.
Nah, but I love I just love how they did it, bro. Like everything they did back, like
it started so slow though, but the flashback.
That's why I stopped watching.
The thing that threw me off initially was like the original Morpheus wasn't in it, but then like when I actually watched it, I'm like, okay, I see why now. Like you know what I mean? Like they even made that make sense, and I feel like, bro, like I gotta watch it second time. But to me,
it does justice for the franchise.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean it fits with the franchise, but the first Matrix, the first 3 were written by a man. This last one was written by a woman.
No, bro, they all written by the same person, bro.
Yeah,
I thought they were all written by a woman.
He was just a man at the time he wrote the first one, and now at the time he's writing the last one, he's a woman. But like,
exactly.
Wait, what?
It's all the same person. It's all the same person. It's all the same.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's the same person.
If you ain't learned nothing from the Matrix, life is what you make it, bro.
My statement is true. The first 3 were written by a man. The last one was written by a woman.
No. I think
that's a fact.
I think they were a woman after the third. By the third one, I think.
By the third one, I think it was 1 and 1. I think the brother.
I think so.
One was a girl.
One was been a woman for some time, but that's neither here nor there. It's the same. It's the same minds at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna nitpick that. I feel like
it's kind of
the love story has always been in it.
It's not a reach, bro.
It wasn't an all love
like
story.
The Boondocks.
It wasn't all. Even the most recent Matrix, bro. It wasn't love story for the sake of being a love story. I'll say.
All right. I'll say this.
That it was a love story.
They explained some of the stuff, how Neo was powerful, why this Neo was the one. Because if you remember, there were other iterations of the Matrix and Neo and things like that. It made sense, but like again, left a little bit to be desired. But I thought
they're gonna make one more. I thought it's supposed to be like another trilogy. This is like the start of the next 3, right?
What?
Yeah, there's supposed to be 2 more coming out.
I thought that's what they were doing too. I thought they were.
But if they did,
I didn't finish it. I only got halfway through.
Like Star Wars, like we just gonna do 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
basically, that's
like
what's
a
supposed to happen.
continuation of the story, kind of without restarting it all the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. So
I haven't
I
seen it
can't.
yet, but that's what I heard. The reason why they made the fourth one because they plan on making 2 more
I get it.
afterwards.
I'll tell you the
I
difference,
think-
right? The first 3 Matrix are kind of focused on Trinity and Neo, but they also focus on the Matrix versus reality. This one was more so just about Trinity and Neo.
Seem that way. As far as I
The
got.
Matrix
So
changed too.
it's
The
that
Matrix
character
changed.
development. That character development you were looking for on Insecure. That's what they giving you.
Actually, the characters didn't develop. The characters regressed. Like, it was kind of random.
My man said they wasn't giving them. My man said they wasn't giving
It's
them
not
enough
that they
character
regressed, see,
development
it's
on
like they
Insecure. My man wanted
fell back in
Insecure
their
to be Game of
projection.
Thrones, bro. I'm convinced.
Bro, I
Yo,
really did,
that
bro.
part of the combo had me
really did.
going crazy. T like I'm like, bruh.
I really wanted more from the characters, bro.
Come on,
You wanted more from Nathan. You wanted to see Nathan's bipolar story.
They got
Yeah,
a bipolar guy. He's just bipolar for the sake of being bipolar, bro.
No, I want to see the steps. Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, how many, I mean, it's probably dudes that probably might feel like Lauren. Like, real talk. You want some romantic shit? Like, you might be on some, like, oh, I want to get my ex back, whatever type
I want to
shit.
see.
Maybe I want to see the steps. You know what I'm saying?
bro, you should figure the steps out for yourself if you're in that position. Like, if you're going to go get on a TV guy to get the steps, man, if you want to know more about bipolar, you know, you should get a documentary or get a book, man. Like, I understand all this need and want.
Get a documentary or get a book.
The story that showed us 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes from day one. Like,
they could have at least had like a sex scene or something,
scenarios. Bro. Enjoy the
Condola Baby was
just
a grown man at the end of the show, bro.
Y'all just wanted more. That sounds like the end of a good show to me, man. Y'all
My
just
man was
wanted
like
more.
6, right?
That's how you supposed to end it.
They always want more. They always want more, bro.
That's how you supposed to end it. I'm sure our fans watch our show and the show be over and they be like, damn, I want more sports for the culture. Go download that app, get you some more.
I hope they do that.
Hey, look at this man.
Baby like 5, 6 years old and John by the end of that John said, Issa, you blocked, girl.
All right. Question. Question.
Issa had a couple babies.
Hold on, fellas. Question. Out of all the girls on the show, if you had to date one of the women on the show, which one would it be?
Me?
All of
Kelly. Kelly. Kelly, bro. Kelly.
Date? We talking about date?
Date.
Oh, that's an easy choice. Wrong, Kelly. Like, duh.
Kelly, bro. Like she's hella fun.
Is she? Oh, Kelly. Oh, you said Kelly. I thought you meant the light skin jump. My bad. Okay, good choice.
The girl. What's the girl that Amanda Seales plays? What's her name?
I don't even remember her name.
I wasn't a big.
I couldn't do that. She's a bit much for me on the show.
Okay, so I haven't seen the show, but I'm gonna go with the most toxic one. Because what's life without bitch being crazy?
Issa.
Yeah, I need the crazy.
I said Molly was pretty toxic.
Like although
or Molly, yeah, Molly was really toxic.
Bro, Issa had her toxic moments, but she was like probably the coolest. Bro. She seemed like you could have jokes with her and like you know.
Nah, bro. Everybody always forgets, bro.
Issa was the most inconsistent person on the show, bro.
What was it? Season 1 or season 2? Who was my man that nutted on her face, bro? And she.
I remember.
She flipped, bro. She flipped on my man, bro.
Hey, my man said straight to the face.
Hey, bro, he did. I know a better way to put it, bro. He caught her right in the face.
I always thought Condola was cool, bro. Nobody seemed to like Condola, but I always thought she.
So that's
she was corny, bro. She was corny from the name Condola. The name itself is corny, like
retarded, yeah.
Too close to Condoleezza.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I wouldn't date none of them Jones. I'll probably date Condola's sister, Keke Palmer, when she was in that one episode. I'd date her. But besides that, no. If I had to pick one of the main friends, I'd probably take the little AKA light skin John, just because the other Jones, I probably wouldn't even touch the other Jones with a 10-foot pole. So
I feel like me and Kelly would have a great time.
I definitely wouldn't fuck with Molly or Issa, bro, because they both fucked up. Kelly was alright, but Kelly was just gonna pop. I couldn't date her for real.
I'm taking Molly.
Nah,
it was real fun. No, a nice stand, bro.
Molly sounds stressful as hell.
Taking Molly.
Definitely, I could definitely date Molly. She would have definitely got blocked.
I'm really trying to break this question down and give like my most honest answer. I'm having trouble, bro.
I mean, because in your heart of hearts, bro, you know Condola is the right answer. But
no,
On this in real life, you know, Condola is the right answer.
No.
Yeah, I'm probably leaning toward it just wasn't back to the character development. You don't know a whole ton of her, and really only know a ton of three of the girls from the show. So it's like,
hey, what's the white Joe name that she used to work with? That's who Chris taking.
I don't know her name, but
You talking about from the little youth center thing or whatever it was?
from the We Got You joint.
Yeah, that Chris
We
all
Got
over
You.
that one.
It's
hilarious.
Call, but that is a good question though.
Hey, okay, all right. So what are y'all watching now? We haven't done this in a while. It's the last episode of the year. What are y'all watching?
Hit Monkey on Hulu. Hit Monkey.
Hitmonkey?
He always got
Yeah,
stuff
that
I never heard of. I'm gonna check
Jeez,
that out.
is that an anime?
It's a Marvel anime, but it's like rated R as fuck. Like the shit is wild. It's mad.
It's called Hitmonkey. Oh, I'm about to watch that tonight. You said Hulu?
It's on Hulu. Yeah, Hit Monkey. It's fucking dope.
That sounds lit.
I've been rocking with Succession, man. I've been binging the hell out of it.
A lot of people like Succession. A lot of people like
Succession
that.
going crazy, bro. Right now.
What is that?
This dude Kendall is
HBO Max. HBO Max. It's about a company. It's like this big ass company, and basically it's run by this dude, and he basically has like the whole family of kids, and they basically all like jockeying for a position within the company as he's basically about to die, but he don't ever die. So
I stopped at like episode 3. I thought he was gonna die. So
nah, I watched every episode. I'm on the end of season 3. I think that's the last. That's the one that's out, and I was like, damn, it's over. Because I was really in the groove of that joint. Like,
hey, I'm gonna tell you,
boy. What? How far are you, Bryce? Because your boy Kendall though.
No. He's
my favorite character. Actually,
me, man. Don't ruin nothing for me.
He's my favorite character. No, I ain't gonna ruin nothing for you. I'll just say that he's my favorite character.
Hey, I don't know if y'all got Paramount Plus, but they got some shows right now, bro.
I know.
Is that your word?
He asked me that on password.
All right,
throw that password. He done fucked up. Throw that password. I know you got that password.
I'm using somebody else's password, but if I'm not, I got y'all.
All right.
I got so many subscriptions.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, you don't even know.
I got the Hulu without ads. You heard? I got the Hulu without ads.
You still using my password?
At me.
For ESPN, you big help.
Hey, we saying too much live. We saying too much live. People gonna tap in. Like who?
They about to see shit.
What? All of a sudden your shit shut down.
Oh, that's crazy. Cause Scrub, I got YouTube TV now.
Oh, for real?
Somebody was
I'm still on your Verizon joint.
Like a hot potato, bro.
I don't know how long that's gonna last, Scrub.
I was getting all sorts of login hits. Like you logged in from Connecticut. You logged in. What's how I logged in from Bolivia?
Weird.
I'm like, I'm damn sure not in Bolivia, so they got me right now, yo.
They might be using a VPN though, because when I use my VPN, it says I'm from Switzerland.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Paramount Plus got 1883. If you play Red Dead Redemption, bruh, this show is lit, bruh. Like it's set in 1883. It's a guy trying to get some Germans to Oregon. The show's tough. They only 3 episodes in. And Mayor of Kingstown, Jeremy Renner, he's the quote unquote mayor. He's not the official mayor, but he make all the moves in the city, so they treat him like the mayor. He plugged in with the police. He plugged in with the drug dealers. He plugged in with the politicians. Him and his brother run this little town that has like 9 prisons in it, and it's a lot of crime and corruption. And that Paramount Plus got some shows right now, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check out Paramount Plus, man. It looked like they got a couple shows on there.
The Star Trek show is the truth too. The new Star Trek, it ain't the old. The new was pretty good.
I haven't had too much time to get into anything. I've been working like crazy, as y'all fellas know.
He ain't working. He sit in the office. We the one delivering packages. That nigga lying.
Hey, that's another conversation. That's another conversation for another day. But yeah, man, you know me. I'm always on my Marvel tip. I've been checking out that Hawkeye series. Just went and saw the new Spider-Man. I don't want to give away any spoilers for either one of those. If anybody does, check them out. But I will say this: if you are a fan or you were a fan of the Netflix shows that were on Marvel, they're starting to do some crossovers with those,
like Luke Cage
on the newer shows. I don't want to give away who was popping up where. Okay. But they definitely did two major crossovers.
Though, right, wrong?
They did.
Luke Cage, like it's fucking me up.
which was crazy because it fucked me up too. Because I really liked all those shows. But two characters have recently popped up, and one in the movie and one on his Hawkeye series. To where
I hope it's not Jessica Jones.
they're starting to
Jessica Jones
that shit was
to mix it up.
Nah, she'd probably be the pop up type Joan. She's
the worst character ever.
She's not the worst.
Bro, it was who was the dude that played Iron Fist? That was by far the worst one.
Nah, what?
No, you
Iron Fist is like
Iron Fist
things that they've done.
Luke Cage, bro.
Iron Fist was probably the worst one.
Luke Cage was hard body. I can't believe they canceled Luke Cage, bro.
No, that's because the dude that played Luke Cage is corny.
Shout out Rutgers. Nah,
but they like corny. That. They like that though. They like that he's corny. They'll bring him back.
He's tough in the show Evil. I don't know if y'all seen that show. He wasn't corny. Evil.
You wasn't feeling the cup of coffee metaphor? He said, "Yo, come on, shit, sweet cup of coffee." You know what I'm saying?
Sweet Christmas.
Oh, they got my man as a caricature of a black man.
Sweet Christmas was whack though. I feel
you. Sweet Christmas.
They did that for the comics. That was straight out the comics.
They did that for white people.
Yeah, that was straight out the comics.
Wait. So they're not making no new Punishers no more?
Well, that's the thing. They had discontinued them, like Scruff said, but the rumors were that they were going to start popping up in the main MCU, and it looks like those rumors are true because there was two pretty major characters that have popped up.
Okay,
I know because I missed the Punisher, man. That shit was too crack.
Yeah, that shit. The Punisher, Luke Cage.
Punisher was like that,
bro. The Iron Fist was hard body, bro. For real,
I didn't fuck with
that shit. Was
you wasn't getting down with that show. He was like
Daredevil. Daredevil. Yeah, he was
Daredevil. Right. Yo, Iron Fist was way better than Daredevil, bro.
No,
it wasn't. You're bugging,
bro.
Crazy.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, bro. Well, you ain't like because he was white, bro.
I mean, Iron Fist should have been Asian. He should have been Asian if we being factual, but man, yeah, I mean, I just felt like it was corny.
The only problem with Iron Fist is he couldn't fight, like in real life. Like he looked like he couldn't fight.
Yeah, it didn't come across good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like I rock with the Marvel for the movies, but for the TV shows, I've always been rocking with DC, man.
DC,
like
DC got some hard shows.
They produced the better TV shows. And
DC got the better, like the last movie. DC got the better. The Zack Snyder cut.
The Zack Snyder cut was lit, but I still say Marvel got the movies, but the shows, bro, like what's the Jones?
Teen Titans and all that.
Titans go crazy, bro.
Yeah, Titans watch Young Justice show.
I ain't watching Young Justice. I heard that goes crazy. And I heard Doom Patrol. I don't know if y'all ever watched Doom Patrol, but if you into like some like next level super crazy plots, like bro, Doom Patrol is a great show.
The fact that DC has so many shows out right now proves that their shows hit. Because don't they got like a Batgirl show? They got all kinds of shit out that I haven't even checked out.
Me and Scruff used to watch Flash religiously. I ain't seen
Flash was my shit.
Last couple seasons, but I was.
It got a little crazy, but like I still got to watch the last season. But oh my god, bro, Candace Patton, Iris West, oh my.
Gotham wasn't a bad show for a little bit either. A couple of these shows go a couple seasons too long. That's why I really like that Issa ended her show.
I think
a lot of shows
have better origin stories. You know what I'm saying? DC character. Yeah, they got better origin stories.
They're definitely more relatable.
They got better characters than me. I'm sorry. Like, yo, I grew up more on DC, but somehow I'm loving Marvel more these days because the movies, they just took over with the movies. But like Batman, Superman, like Flash, like that's what I really came up on, to be honest, bro. Now, X-Men, that was like the Marvel, like that was the real Marvel I came up on was X-Men.
Yeah, like cartoon.
All Marvel was X-Men.
Yeah,
for a minute, bro. Like, but you know, they did their thing with the movie, started really introducing Iron. I didn't watch Iron Man growing up.
Yeah, Iron Man wasn't on growing up. Iron Man, I think he had a show, but it was weak.
They need to bring back Static Shock. They need to let me produce that jump. Static Shock is that DC or Marvel? I think that's
DC. It's in production.
No, that's Marvel.
Michael B. Jordan's.
They don't let you produce that joint, bro.
It's in production.
Chris Holt running around the city on a skateboard.
Nah, but bro, they let me produce Static Shock. That'd be the best Static Shock they ever came up with, man.
Send some mail to Michael B. Jordan.
Nah. They already gave it to Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan and Anthony Mackie are in everything.
I should tell him to make future Static Shock.
Make future.
I only say that.
Nah, Static Shock. He got dreads, don't he? It gotta be like Kodak. It gotta be like Kodak or Lil Durk.
Kodak.
Yeah,
This
I
is
need
Yeah,
somebody,
I can see
somebody
that.
Super
crazy.
Gremlin might be the hardest track of the year.
Yeah, for real.
That Super Gremlin go crazy.
Yo,
Hey,
bro,
yeah, should we
Kodak
talk
went in
any
on that
music before
shit.
we get out of here? Albums
I
of the
don't know. It
year,
is the last
songs of
episode
the
of the
year.
year, man. So I feel like anything
All
we
right,
gotta get off our
let's
chest,
do album of the
get
year
it off,
discussion.
man.
Let's get album of the year
Let's just
discussion.
let's get it all out there real quick, man. I'm going.
Album of the year. Oh man, let me pull out my
Or
library.
we could go album of the year, or we go top five tracks of the year.
I'm
We
going
don't even
album of
got
the year,
list
bro.
five. We go
Alone
top
it.
tracks of the year. It's up to y'all.
Top tracks. Well, I got an album, bro. Alone at Prom. Tory Lanez, Madonna just got mad because he sampled a song, getting credited. But like, that's the
Of course
best.
he did.
That's one of the best albums I've heard in a long time, bro. And it's in my rotation. I ain't stopped playing it. So Tory Lanez to me got album of the year.
So this
Tory
ain't even from
Lanez,
this
I ain't see
year.
that
This
coming.
ain't even this year, but actually, nah, I can't even do it. That's not even fair. Skip me.
Man, this is tough. Oh, was this
Nah, I'm gonna say
Rich album was okay. It wasn't bad at
lately,
all.
I've been on this Plugs I Met by Benny the Butcher.
The
That's
Butcher's
what I've been on
Cut.
lately.
Yeah.
Bro, the John for Crowns for Kings featuring Black Thought. Black Thought might have one of the nastiest pens like out of anybody in the game, but he's just not really like nearly as good as he should be. But like
Black
bruh,
Thought is one of those your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
real
yeah.
hip hop heads know
He kind of
he
like
get busy.
Jada in the sense, like he can
Yeah.
spit. You can't hate on
If
it.
you wanted to claim he was top 5 dead alive, I couldn't argue because the Black
Fabio
crazy.
got the best. Fabio got the
Crazy
best
pen.
verse. Got the best
Crazy
feature of the
pen.
year, bro.
Shout out
I agree
my
with
boy.
that. I agree with that.
Fabio
I had
off
to
the
go
grid.
best.
It's crazy.
Nah, you're crazy. You're crazy.
If I had to go
You're
album of the
crazy.
year, bro, I don't know
The
if y'all
best
heard
verse of the
this,
year is the one with G Herbo on Who Want That Smoke?
No,
No.
no, he don't even got the best verse on the song.
All right.
Who got
Shout
a better
out,
verse on that
Dirk.
song besides G
Dirk.
Herbo?
Shout out J. Cole, yo.
Dirk and
No.
Nardo might have the
crazy.
best verse.
Dirk or Nardo.
Hunger on Hillside, bro. You got to be mentioned in top albums. Got to mention Drake. You got to mention Donda, and you got to mention
Yeah,
Meek Mill, Spencer Payne.
Jake probably gets the nod.
You gotta mention Meek Mill.
Trash.
You talking about the
Do not
off season?
mention
The
Meek
off
Mill.
season. Off season is one of the better albums of the year for sure, bro.
Oh yeah, off season. My bad.
Off season went crazy, bro. But I think for me, bro, I don't know if y'all heard this Lil Baby and Lil Durk album, bro. Voice of the Heroes.
Yeah, bro. That's a good album too.
Voice of the Heroes was going. It came early in 2021, but it got a couple tracks on there that I've been playing like from the beginning of 2021 till now it's the end. I'm still banging them. So that, but I will tell y'all this, bro. Y'all gonna laugh at me for this one, bro. Most
Baby
on album of the year is my guy, bro. Lil Wayne and Rich the Kid got a joke called Trust Fund Babies, bro.
I didn't like that
I
album.
don't know if anybody would listen.
Nah, I'm hip to the Trust Funds, baby. That's on some good work.
Bro. Like,
I ain't like that album.
Tracks on Trust Fund Babies, bro.
It sound old to me. It sound like they made it a minute ago.
They might have. But
Yeah, they might have. Be real.
They might have actually. That might have been 21.
That feeling like Tunchi. That's my shit.
That's the best song on it.
That's my shit, bro. That's my shit. Shout out to Wayne.
Lil Baby on that Drake joint. He be in the running for verse of the year too. Him and Fabio. They went crazy.
Nah, I think I would give it to Lil Baby. I almost forgot about that drink joke. The What's It Needs. Baby,
Yeah, bro.
Lil Baby goes all the way in on that shit, bro. That flow crazy.
Nah, Little Dirk's on fucking Track Hawks and Hellcats. That was this year. That shit was hard.
That was
Track
hard.
Hawks.
Dirk
shit
is a better
hard.
artist than I thought, man. When Fresh Montana originally started fooling with Dirk, I wasn't fooling with
When Dirk is on features, bro, like he be killing shit. I can't even like I wasn't
Dirk
even
is kind of like the Fabulous of this era, almost like.
That joint he did with Drake, I love that song, bro. That joint he did with Drake.
Yeah, I don't really like Dirk's projects, but if he's on a song,
yeah, I see what you're saying with that. T.
He's not good, but he's not that good by himself.
That's what I'm saying. He's like a Fabulous.
But if you need a verse, if you just need,
but like he's better.
If you need one hot verse, Dirk is your guy to go to. If you like, just kill this track for me right quick. Maybe not a whole song, maybe not two verses.
Dirk, Baby, Drake. There's a couple of them guys.
Yo, Future on In Too Deep has to get a nod too. Future on In Too Deep, that's a crazy feature.
Future on that India, you literally just said In Too Deep.
Nah, I mean it's a crazy feature though.
Nah, but like he made that shit. He's a vibe, bro. Like honestly, that's why I was talking about Drake's album, bro. And this is gonna be my last crazy take of 2021, I guess. But Drake's album so overrated, bro. Like, yo, thank God Future was on that joint, bro, for real. Cause like Future saved that joint. Like, yo, Future literally made that album pop.
I think Drake and Future got another album coming.
That's the best album.
Future got that one joint with 42 Doug out right now. He said,
I'm putting on for my city.
He said, tell Steve Harvey I don't want it. I said, my man said, tell Steve Harvey I don't want it, bro. That
boy said, Magic City, I'm the owner. Tell Steve Harvey I don't want it.
He better than me.
I don't want it, bro. Like,
he better than me.
That's a wild boy, right? Hey,
no, that's a good song, bro. That might be one of the songs of the year.
He better than me, bro. I need
42
she's so
Doug.
You know what I'm saying? You got Jordan so bad that she don't even got to talk. Like, I like that.
Yeah, all right. Until you get her.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, I don't want her, bro.
Maybe I want her exactly, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, Michael B. Jordan got her. That tell me everything I need to know.
Exactly. Bro.
I don't want her particularly, but the concept of a joint so bad that she don't gotta talk.
The concept of seen and not heard was actually that's like colonial times, bro.
Kind of beautiful, actually.
I don't know, but you're right though. Lick back. Future did make that shit hard.
42 Doug.
I heard that joke. Nah, really? Song of the year just dropped, bro. It's that Eminem joke. Russian Lil Baby and Future.
Eminem.
Future. It's called. That's the name of the song.
It's a good song. It ain't song of the year.
That joke goes crazy, bro.
I was listening to Eminem earlier.
Best beat of the year, at least.
I'm about to say, if Eminem dropped a verse this year, I gotta listen to it. What?
Nah, Future killing everything though, bro. Like people, every time I say Future my favorite rapper, people be judging me, bro. Like I get a lot of judgment for that, but Future is definitely my.
I seen it. I know what he's talking about. I seen this meme on Instagram. You know, like type shit, Justin LeBoy type shit, stupid bullshit. It was like top 5 most toxic people on the planet, and it was like I can't remember the other 5, but it was like guys that listen to Future, and it was like number 1. And I'm like,
Scruff,
damn.
You can at least attest for me, Scruff. I've been banging Future before, like
me too.
Most people even knew who he was.
Yeah, bro.
We was listening to the real
for that paper.
I brought Future to Jersey, and I was playing.
Nah, we was listening to like the Made Myself a Boss and like the streets.
Yeah, my name whole weight.
Like early, but like I ain't gonna lie. My first introduction to Future was Pluto, and then me and Bryce started getting in on the real mixtape shit, and we was in
Astronaut.
Astronaut status. Yeah,
I was playing them Jones and
Astronaut chicks.
Like,
Jordan Diddy.
I was like, trust me, listen to this, bro. This is
we used to be in the parties, bro.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Am I the only one that still plays throwaway on the drive to wherever you at?
Bro,
I played that shit in the gym the other day. I played that shit in the gym the other day.
Shit.
I played in the gym the other day.
I got a playlist that goes so crazy, man.
I play Monster is still my favorite mixtape of all time.
I've seen Future live twice, bro, and it's always a great show.
Me too.
Bro, in fact, I saw Future. I saw Future when he did the tour with Drake, the Diamonds Dancing tour, something like that. It was called something.
Oh yeah.
What a time to be alive,
bro.
What a time to be alive.
Future and Drake, they both went on the stage, bro. And when I tell you, Future went way harder. The crowd was vibing with Future. This is why I said that time on the show that if they did a versus Future versus Drake, bro. Like Future has
Drake could get him. Future could get him.
Future has something to say about that Drake.
Future
verse,
has
bro.
1,000 hooks, bro.
They should do that though.
Future got something to say about that Drake versus, bro. Trying to tell
you. I don't know who would match up with Hov, but I know Drake and
Future versus
T.I. match up with Hov, bro. And Hov was talking all that. Nobody wants to see me in the verses. Hov, you are a GOAT, bro. It's no question. You may be the GOAT. I gotta really think about it, but you may be the GOAT when it's all said and done. But bro, versus is 20 tracks, bro. You think Wayne don't got 20 for you, bro?
Bro, that nigga tripping. Somebody dropped a playlist.
Hold on.
That would be tough.
Wayne has 20 if you're talking about features, bro. But if you're just talking about straight album cuts,
bro, if you're talking about features, he definitely got it. Even if he didn't,
Wayne does not have 20. Wayne does not have 20 album cuts. In fact, what's Wayne's best song, bro? Like Wayne doesn't even have a classic song.
What's Wayne's best song? Is A Milli not count? We not counting A Milli?
Yeah, A Milli
is Wayne's classic song. Like in the history of rap music, A Milli is Wayne.
Yes. In the history of rap music, you can't skip over A Milli. I really don't think you can.
A Milli, and then you got to go up with some of his mixtape shit from like Drop.
Chris Brown made his own A Milli.
Hustler Music.
Yo, the John,
Hustler music,
and
Go DJ. I don't know. T. I'm not.
No,
I can't. I was about to,
Birdman Jr. is Wayne's best song.
Go
You're
What?
DJ.
bugging.
You're out of
Birdman
control,
Jr.
Smoking
bro.
crack.
That's not even
Smoking
top
crack.
20.
See, you're bugging.
No, Birdman
It's not
Jr.
even
is
top 20.
his
G.
best song.
Bro,
It don't, yo, I'm not even judging Lil Wayne off his best songs, bro. Like Lil Wayne has destroyed everybody else's songs.
One of
Listen
Wayne's
to,
best song, bro, might be Ain't I on the drop.
Yeah, it might be. It might be, bro.
And y'all heard what Hov said. You gotta sit through Grammy Family Freestyle. That's a classic freestyle. But you gonna have to sit through Swag Surf, bro. Like you gonna have to sit through Wasted.
It's Polo on my body.
Wasted and
the Wasted.
Oh, let's do it. Oh, the Wasted.
Oh, let's do it. Oh my God.
No ceilings. No ceilings.
He went dummy on Wasted.
When he was like, I'm
Look, I hear y'all, and I'm telling you, this is an age situation because you cannot play Wasted and Swag Surf against Can't Knock the Hustle. Like,
all right, T. I hear you.
Can't play those.
I'm Team Jay-Z, bro,
yes,
but you're discrediting Lil Wayne.
When you
hard.
hear turn my music high, like that's different, bro.
It is. That's
different, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I love Hov, bro. I love Hov.
He got shit for that.
No, he does not, bro.
No, he doesn't.
Does.
Wayne could compete, but Jay would win it.
Beat drops. You
crazy?
Mrs. Officer.
Not Mrs.
Come on
Officer.
now. We in different. Obviously, maybe they are in different weight classes.
Yes,
you're bugging. Y'all bugging.
I think they are. I think T is discrediting Wayne a little too much, but Jay-Z is definitely a different weight class.
I was listening to Wayne before y'all was listening to Wayne. What are you talking about? I was listening to
a different class, but I think
problem you listen to the wrong Wayne.
When Cash Money came out, y'all was in elementary school.
Lady money.
Bro, but that wasn't Good Wayne. Good Wayne was circa 2007.
What are you talking about, bro? Wayne has 500 degrees. Like Wayne has fuck the world.
That wasn't
like
him in his prime, bro.
What are you talking about? These are classic Wayne songs.
Those are classic, but that wasn't Wayne in his prime.
So Wayne can't play Lollipop?
He can definitely play Lollipop.
That was his prime.
But that's
not against what?
But T is right at the end of the day. Whatever Wayne's best shit is not gonna hit the same as Jay's, bro. It's just not.
You're bugging.
Like if Jay, like T is right, bro. Once Jay says what he says, or if he says, "Oh, you ready, B?" Like it's certain songs, like he brings out Pharrell for "Excuse Me, Miss." It's certain songs that are just gonna be better than Wayne's best. But Wayne is definitely up there, and I think I would love to see them both on stage.
It's not about being better than the best; it's just about putting on a show. So I think it's worth doing. But
when Hov say "Unleash the flutes on them, Guru," like it's a different feeling, bro.
The other thing we got to throw in this too is if it's a live performance. So Lil Wayne is gonna bring energy that
Lil Wayne is a great performer, bro.
I don't know about that. Have y'all seen Lil Wayne lately?
I've seen Lil Wayne live, bro. He's lit. That's a great song.
Money on My Mind is a great song.
That's a great song. But Money on My Mind, and then Jay-Z drops Money Ain't a Thing, and it's like,
yeah.
And
that's what I mean. Like, it's back and forth.
No,
that's
bro.
tough, though. But that's a good comeback though. Shit, if I was playing a money song, I'll play You Don't Know. Bruh. 1 billion, 2 million, 3 billion, 4.
Oh no, Jay can play shit like
put me anywhere on God's green earth. I'll triple my work. Like, come on.
Even when you get in your feature bag, Jay's on What We Do Is Wrong.
You said if anybody would have told you that whole soul clothing, not in my lifetime, not in my right mind. That's another difference between me and them. I smarten up.
I'm not a Hov guy, bro. I'm a Nas fan. But what I do know is
Nas don't got shit for Hov.
That's a look. He don't. Not in the verses, but that's a different way.
Maybe in like a 10-piece.
You gotta listen, and you gotta go through that Wayne mixtape era too,
bro. I heard every squad up. I burned them on
Napster. Top 20.
I know what y'all talking about.
Top 20. You gotta play. You gotta play
Lil Wayne on Best of Me. Great verse, bro.
Bruh, Pussy Money Weed, Lil Wayne.
Wayne is a great performer. I've seen him, bro. But what I can tell you is
Lil Wayne one night only.
Hey, the same way.
How about the prostitute joint? That was pretty good too.
The same reason Jada is getting these guys out here. Hov can pull a Jada, bro. Not only can Hov pull a Jada.
I love it. Yo, where you at, bro? Polar Nights. You in Jersey? What's up? I need a haircut.
Polar Nights. That sound like in Alaska. He in Juneau.
All right,
Hold on, that
haircut.
sound like a strip
Mine
joint.
was asleep
Here in
on
Fairbanks.
Wayne, bro. Who was asleep on Wayne? Because we not even getting into features where he could throw on like
50. Get out of here.
Jay
Nah,
versus
chill. Don't
He
disrespect
could
50
throw
Cent.
make
Don't
it
disrespect
rain.
it.
Make
Nah,
it
it
rain,
ain't disrespect. 50 ain't even in the conversation against Jay-Z. Stop it. Unless
You're
you're talking about money.
bugging.
What?
Nah.
Bro, the original mixtape
G,
king is
come
50
on.
Cent. You're bugging.
50's 20 is
You're out of
tough, but I
control,
don't think
bro.
he can mess with Jay's though. I don't think he can mess with Jay's.
50 Cent.
Yeah,
He needs to go
tripping.
against Ti. Like,
Yeah, maybe he go against T.I.
He
Nah,
was supposed to go against
T.I.
Ross, but he
ain't
ain't
got
want
nothing for
that
50.
beat.
You
You're
don't
bugging.
even want T.I. even.
Rose is a problem.
He definitely don't want Ross.
Yo, you can't 50 can't get on stage and play episodes of Power, so it's not a fair comparison.
nah, but
Yeah, like-
50 can definitely play I Smell Pussy. Like, he got tracks.
Exactly.
I mean, he would
Fuck
body Ja. We've established that. I don't know if he's
He
who else
wouldn't
he's
body
bodying.
Ja. He wouldn't body Ja.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't think he bodied Ja. But
That would be
he could
foolish.
He could play straight disses on Ja because Ja never really responded to them shit.
Hove
And when he
different,
did,
man.
it was trash.
Bruh, Georgia Bush. Come on, man.
Bryce, he's not catching Jay, bro. He's not.
It's gonna
Y'all
be
tripping.
Y'all from a
It's
different
gonna be a
And I
era,
hell
love
of a
bro.
Wayne,
battle,
bro. I
It will be
love
It
Wayne,
will
bro.
be a hell of a battle, bro. I promise you. It'll be a hell of a battle. It's only 20 tracks, bro. It's only 20, bro.
Y'all tripping.
T, I'll pick 10 J tracks. You pick 10 J tracks. Let's see what they got.
They would lose.
I know.
10 ain't 20.
No, we wouldn't.
10 ain't 20, bro. You gotta go 20.
I'm saying T pick 10. I'll pick 10 J.
The thing about
That'll
Jay
be-
is he could go
That'll
40
be 20
deep.
for Jay, and then y'all can pick. You can pick
You
20
gotta
for
realize,
Wayne.
right? Jay has a blueprint, bro, where you can play through no skips. Wayne don't have a no skip album.
He got no
You
skip
got
mixtape
wait.
though.
verses.
He has
Jay
He got no
mixtapes.
skip
A lot of
mixtapes.
no skip mixtapes.
He has a
Yeah.
bunch. He has
So
a
you gotta
bunch
see
of
them tapes.
mixtapes. Right, he has a bunch of mixtapes.
But it's a
Jay
different
could-
era though. Nobody got a bunch of albums now, bro. Sorry.
Jay got mixtape songs too. The same way
Jay
Jada
is
had.
different, bro. We already know this.
The same way Jada play his DJ
those-
Clue Desert Storm mixtapes. Jay-Z has those same Desert Storm, The Commission. Like
But they
Jay-Z
don't
has
hit
those
like
verses too. That's
He does, but
little-
they don't hit like that.
That's before y'all time.
Let the beat build.
They do hit, but you just don't know about
Let the beat build. Barry Bonds. You talking loser talk,
Nah,
bro.
not
They
Barry.
gonna-
Not Barry
you gonna
Bonds.
lose
Barry
it.
Bonds.
Let the beat build goes crazy, bro. You're tripping.
Yeah,
the
but it's
beat-
not beating Jay, bro. Like you're not giving me a song where I'm
By the
like,
time
all right,
Lil Wayne
Wayne-
raps on that
Wayne's the
song, the
undisputed
song is
leader.
over.
He don't got a chance against Jay, but he's the best.
In a
He might be a
versus-
good. He'd be entertaining though.
By the time the beat drops, the song is over. Jay got Welcome to New York, man. Lil Mama come on stage, it's over.
Fireman. I want to see this battle, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see
It's
it
the
too,
little
but
mama
it's-
walking on stage for
See,
me.
you know what this battle will remind me of? It will remind me a lot of Dipset versus the Locks, bro. Where we
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be close.
This
and then
is
once
Kobe
it started
versus
playing
Kyrie.
out, it wasn't that close.
You mean
Dipset
like
and the
the
Locks, we
Eagles and the
all
Washington football
thought it was
team?
gonna be close. Matter of fact, T, what else you had the tape on that? I'm pretty sure you was riding with Dipset.
I was, bro. I
was.
honestly thought Dip with the popularity of their songs and
And shit
club
went
plays,
completely different.
bro,
'cause
they went out
I think-
there and they got out rapped.
I think that's how it would go with Jay and Wayne. I think it sounds close as hell on paper, but once them punches start flying, I feel like it's not that close.
one take
got
hold.
not even
man.
close.
I think it don't sound close on paper with Jay and Wayne, but I think
It
once
don't,
they get,
but
once
like
they
an
get
energy could
there,
change.
once they get there, you're gonna start hearing them songs, and it's gonna be like, hold up, bro.
The thing is about Wayne though.
Yeah. Jay
I know Wayne got energy and whatnot, but I feel like Hov is gonna
He's
play.
gonna play niggas in Paris.
Hov knows how to play crowd
Yeah,
control.
niggas
He
in
knows how to get
Paris.
this-
No Church in the Wild is a good song, bro, but it's like it's
What
not
about
all
Niggas in
that,
Paris?
bro. It's not
What about
all that,
Otis?
bro.
Crazy.
All the Beyonce features, like the
Yeah,
joint
if
with
he play
Jeezy.
Crazy in Love, bro, he gonna play Crazy in Love. Get out of here.
I'm killing that jump.
Play Upgrade
That's
You.
the
like-
auto tune. That's my shit.
Hey, guess what? Wayne
Lost
killed
one.
Upgrade. Wayne killed Upgrade harder, bro.
he did.
So I don't
Yeah.
want to
He
hear
did.
that. I don't want to hear Upgrade.
Okay, so
So
that's
back-
one
We ain't gonna
for
play
Wayne.
Upgrade.
Yeah, but Wayne
One
also
for
has the
Weezy.
benefit of rapping on it second. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping on it second gives you the advantage.
Plus, of all the tracks they did together, has Wayne out rap Jay on any of them?
Yes.
No.
Mr.
No.
Carter.
Mr.
No.
Carter?
Mr. Carter.
No.
Miss
And that
Ellis.
song's
Now
ass.
Mace being mentioned with the martyrs. That
song's ass.
That joint was way better.
That's all I
Jay-Z doesn't often get out rap on features. Eminem got
Eminem
him.
though. Eminem got him.
M got him.
definitely got him.
M
Ye's
got him.
Ye has definitely got him.
Ye's got him
On what
before.
song? On what song?
Was
Ye?
it,
Ye's got him
the
on Monster.
Disagree.
I'm so appalled.
Nicki
Nah,
had the best verse on Monster.
Nicki had the best verse, but Ye was
on
better than
Monster.
Jay on Monster.
That's who Wayne
Have
need
you
to
ever
battle.
had with
Battle
a
Nicki.
pharaoh?
Jay
Put
bodied
the
him
in a
on Click.
sarcophagus.
That's
Kanye
pretty
killed
good.
that shit.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Nah, Kanye bodied him on Click too.
Never Let Me
My
Down was
homegirl-
probably
my-
the
my girl
only
famous
song.
for
The
my
only song I
home
give him was Never Let Me Down.
Ye got some verses on the low, even though he ain't write them. He got some verses. on
No,
I think
Ye's got a lot of good
Ye is
verses.
has a better chance against Jay than Wayne.
Lately, I've been listening to Ye a lot.
Ye is. That's the one dude I don't think nobody really want to see is Ye.
I was gonna say Ye might be the one to beat
Ye
Jay.
might be the only one that could go against Hope, bro. Because Ye got it too.
Nobody
Ye
wants
can
to
hit
see
you.
Ye in the
Ye can
verse.
hit you with a 20 piece, and it'll be crazy, bro. Like Ye's got some.
Ye got-
That's why I was
Ye
talking
got
about Ye,
50
bro. He's got classics, bro.
Bro,
And
but
even
Ye
though-
gonna start singing.
bro. He could
He
go
gonna hit
against
you with the
the producers.
808s.
He could go against the rappers.
Classic.
Yeah,
Bro, but he's got Jones like-
bro.
Like yo, like you ever listen to Pablo John? Like there's some classics on there, bro.
Yes.
Like FML, bro. It's a
No
classic,
skip
bro.
albums, bro. Hey, he got no skip albums for days. Like he
No,
got
No, he
The first
doesn't.
the first three are easily no skips.
He has 3, not the first 3.
No, the first 3 are all no skips. The first 3 is all no
No,
skips.
the
Bro.
first 2.
Yeah, the
not
first three is
third.
all no skips,
No, the
bro.
first 3 are all no skips. You're saying Graduation's not a no skip?
No,
Yo, that's
You're
crazy.
No, the
That's
first 2.
too much for me.
no skip, bro.
Graduation, of
Underrated
course.
no skip.
Of course,
Bro,
it's a no skip.
I'm the one that brung Kanye to the masses, man.
No, but the first album was great. I almost like the first album better than the Graduation.
Okay,
Bruh.
Sway.
Niggas,
Okay,
Late
Sway.
Registration was
Graduation's
great.
my favorite Ye
niggas was
album.
listening to Rubber
College
Band Man
Dropout.
and T.I. and I said, nah,
Bro,
bro.
last call,
Kanye.
bro, last call on Late Registration is like wow, one of my big
I
favorite
seen
songs of all
Kanye
time.
perform 18 years live before he put it on the joint with Selena Johnson, before it was a Lauryn Hill song. All 4 of them. I seen Kanye perform that live, bro. I was on Kanye first. I seen Kanye perform in DC in the club, bro.
So who you
Because
taking?
you're old.
Kanye or Jay?
What are you really talking about, bro?
Kanye or Jay in the verses? Who you taking then?
I think Jay still gets him.
I do too, but I think that's a better matchup.
I think Ye would beat Jay, bro.
I think
I'm
you do
taking
the Ye,
Kanye.
you do the Ye versus Jay, and you do the Wayne versus Drake, and I don't even know who Future goes
when
against.
it comes into actually rapping, I really think Jay-Z can go to Jadakiss route. Nigga, he could cut the music, go a cappella, like he can just bar you to death. And I think Jada kind of changed my perspective on the verses. Nigga, I can just outperform you with I'm a better rapper than you.
But bro, that's only because that's how they did that verse. The original verses, where you had 2 people on Instagram live together on a split screen, that's when I thought it was super lit, bro. Like I'm sitting here playing my tracks.
That's different.
In front of everybody. That was a real vibe to me.
That's different. Yeah, that's a different situation.
I go Ye over Hov, bro.
But Hov and Ye would be in the same building together.
Yeah, they definitely be in the same stadium.
Sometimes it's about energy match, and I think even though Hov and Ye is more likely, and Ye and Drake, I mean Drake and Wayne makes more sense from a collaborative energy perspective.
Yeah,
I want to see Ye versus Drake, and then I want to see Wayne versus Hov, man. That's what I want to see.
Well, hopefully 2022 will bring us some of these epic verses.
They should just have like a tournament, like. But I guess then you would hear the same songs a couple times. But the big guys should have multiple tracks. They should be the big names should be ready for 40 songs, 60 songs.
I mean, Jadakiss has done 2 verses already.
Hov could go 40 so easily it wouldn't even be funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like
same with Wayne and Kanye. Same with Wayne,
like
Kanye.
The big guys should be able to do that.
The thing is, I mean, maybe, but also I think eventually Wayne, you go 40, you start to dilute a little bit. But I think Wayne could get to 40 though, because think about Jones like songs like the one he did with Gucci, Pussy. I think it's called Pussy, nigga. No disrespect.
Oh, here's a Wayne track that could probably be the Jay track, bro. If Wayne dropped Steady Mobbin'. I don't know if Jay has a comeback for Steady Mobbin'.
Steady mobbing.
I don't know what Jay's comeback
Right.
for Steady Mobbing would be.
That's low
Right.
on Wayne's list. Wayne might not even play that in his dub, bro. That might be 24
honestly,
or something.
that song brings me
Yo, you're
back.
bugging. You're bugging.
Nah, he has to
That
Steady
song is
Mobbing is one of his best jokes, bro.
No, that song is
Steady
great.
mobbing, bro. You don't even gotta
Steady
play
Mobbing
Steady
goes
Mobbing.
crazy.
Yo, Steady
It
Mobbing
does,
is,
but he don't even
Bruh.
gotta play that in the 20 track. You don't even gotta.
He has
If
to
you
play
going against
Birdman
Jay, you
Jr.
dropping that.
He cannot
Let
play
me tell
Go
you,
DJ.
that was
He
the
cannot
number
play
one
Go
Fireman.
DJ?
He can't play Go DJ or Fireman.
Get crazy, bro.
The verses aren't strong enough.
Fireman.
Like the actual lyrics aren't strong enough on those songs.
How about
Nah,
Bling
but,
Bling?
You're not
Bling
playing.
Bling is
you do
BG
verses,
song.
You're not doing the whole
Nah.
song.
Oh, that is. Oh, I always thought that was Wayne.
You know what he got to play?
With that song.
Taking Over. He got to play the feature from Taking Over.
Yes.
Ooh,
We
that
taking
shit
over.
was
He would have
crazy.
to play that.
Ooh.
That was top
I am
notch
the
Wayne.
beast. Feed me rappers.
Feed me
I was in
rappers.
Miami when I first heard that. It went on the radio up in here.
That joint goes crazy.
That's the era I'm
That
from.
joint's crazy.
Down
crazy.
south radio was different than the up north.
And then he
radio.
got to play the Shorty Low joint. You said, how come there's two women, but ain't no two Wayne?
That verse is crazy, bro.
Y'all boys impressed easily, man.
It's Mr. Every
But it was a vibe, bro. It was a time period. You got to be
Jay-Z
there.
said, I opened beer bottles off your boy Chip too, man.
That ain't the same. That ain't the same. That ain't the same. I'm taking Wayne's bar over that. He said, "How come ain't two women?"
When it
But
comes
ain't
down
no
to
two
pure
Wayne.
rappers, it comes down to pure rappers. Jay-Z's just a better rapper, bro.
Nah, Jay's a better
I'm
rapper.
not saying he's not a better rapper, but that's not a discussion, bro. Verses
Right.
don't matter who's a better rapper.
It's
I don't
about
see a lot of
energy.
these verses, bro. It don't just matter who's a better rapper, bro. It really don't. It matters which song is more nostalgic, bro. That's really what matters in the verses. Like, that's really what it comes down to, is what's more nostalgic for the crowd that you're performing to, bro.
I mean, Wayne, like you said, bro, Wayne has a lot of mixtape songs where he rapped over songs that people had already created, and people really like those songs. But at the end of the day, Jay has a lot of original work that will step on a lot of that remastered and remade stuff.
I will
100%.
say that Wayne ain't gonna have shit for Big Pimpin', because nobody got shit for Big Pimpin'.
He ain't gonna have shit for a lot of shit, bro.
Ain't gonna have
That's what I'm saying.
nobody on earth got shit for Big Pimpin'. That's an automatic W round wherever Jay play that jump.
Bro,
He
which
ain't
one
got
was
shit for a lot of shit, bro.
who's gonna do a
Hopefully-
song cry? Come on, man. Like
Hopefully in 2022.
Stop, bro.
Where's the
Stop.
fat
Bro, that's
boy?
a classic. That's a classic.
They don't know. They don't know. Gotta be on there.
That's a classic
Oh,
song,
my-
but bro, it ain't,
Well,
it ain't a versus song.
It's
Hopefully-
crazy though, because what he's gonna select though? He's got so many ways he can go with it. Because like if you ask 5 Hov fans what their favorite songs are, they gonna tell you all different Jones. Like you ask me, one of my favorite songs Hov ever did was Marcy Me, and that's
I
because
mean,
I'm a
look,
Hov fan.
we could debate this all 2022. Hopefully, we get at least a couple more of these epic verses. I would love to see Jay against anybody, really,
Jay not going
or
on the
Wayne or Drake. So hopefully, we
never
can
gonna
Future is
see.
probably the biggest name you might get. Future or T.I.
Hey,
or somebody.
now Future got.
No, but that's the
Future
thing
got
though.
a dub for anybody.
Hov would never go against Future, and you know
Yeah,
this.
why? Why?
'Cause
I don't even want to see that.
Death of Auto Tune. You
I'd love to see it.
think the guy that made a song Death of Auto Tunes will go against
He
Future?
wouldn't go against him, but bro, Future is the one that could be
He's probably
Rocky
the best shot.
Marciano.
That would be very daring of Hov to do that. I don't think he do that.
Future got a dub for anybody. He got 20 tracks for anybody, bro.
He got 20 for Hov?
He got 20
Yes.
for anybody. Now he don't got
I don't
40.
know about that.
Like he might not.
No,
It's 20 though. It's 20. It's 20.
Future has about 50.
Future got 20 for
But
sure.
bro,
It's a
Future
different
got
vibe,
crazy
though, Future.
tracks. Once you get to once you get around probably 35 for Future, like you got to be a real Future fan to really like.
That's what I was about to
No,
say,
sir.
bro. Like,
really
No,
be rocking
sir,
with
bro.
like throwaway.
No.
Really be rocking
That's
with
just
like.
fucked
nah, it's the same.
Bruh,
It's the
I
same
watched
as it was
Future
with
run-
Wayne, bro.
I watched
Jay-
Future run off hooks for an hour of radio songs.
Yeah, but they're not gonna hit the same as Jay, bro.
Future got so many crazy tracks, bro. Like.
But they're not gonna hit the same as Jay. It's like you
Nobody
said,
got
Bryce.
nothing
If you
inside. Nobody
That's the
got nothing
problem.
from March Madness. What you got from
If
March
you're-
Madness, bro?
if you're a Future fan, that shit's gonna hit harder.
But
Encore.
Madness can go toe to toe with anything.
Encore over March
go
Madness
toe to
any
toe
day.
with any track. bro.
Encore.
Encore.
That's not
Jay-Z
March
and
Madness.
Linkin Park.
inside the mattress, bro.
Linkin Park, the original.
Inside the mattress. Oh man, you don't give me my Future bag, bro. You know.
What?
I mean, now we're just talking generations,
Turn
though.
off the
'Cause
light.
I think that's different. Two different.
Yeah, we are talking about two different things now. It makes it more interesting though. It makes it more interesting.
I
but Hov
like
never
Wayne
played
better
him.
on Turn Off the Lights personally. Wayne's
What?
little remix
Bruh,
version.
what is Wayne gonna play when Jay-Z plays Best of Me?
I mean, Wayne's not beating Jay. I
Carolina
agree
Blue
with
Kicks,
that.
hottest nigga on the block.
What I don't see is how you
Come on,
think
man.
Future has a better chance than Wayne.
Nah,
That's what I don't get to.
Because I think Future people would think it's an automatic blowout, and he would get some underdog love.
Yeah.
Because when you hear Mark
That's not
Madden,
winning, though. That's
he's
not
still gonna
winning.
lose. He's still gonna lose.
That's not winning.
It's only 20 songs, man. When it's only 20 songs, bro, that shit
Like Kobe
changes
told
that
Kyrie,
night.
man, easy money. That's how Hov looking at these boys. Like, that's easy money. Like, Hov is on a level where he's not doing a versus. Like, y'all play those games. I don't do that.
I agree with that. But is there anything else we need to get off our chest for 2021?
I got something I gotta get off my chest. Taylor Rooks is in Barbados right now, and I think I might go visit.
Pull up.
International scruff, man.
Yeah, I'm about to go home.
International scruff. Hey, one thing I want to say I didn't get to say because I wasn't on the show in the beginning, man. Rest in peace to John Madden. Huge Madden fan. I've been buying the Madden game since the year 2000. Haven't missed the release date yet. Don't plan on it. I heard you boys talking crazy about Madden. I didn't go to college with Bryce or Scruff. I guarantee you Bryce wouldn't have been giving me none of them type L's. I don't go out like that. And if you want to run it back, we can run it back live on an episode of Sports for the Culture.
I was handing them 80 pieces out back.
Honestly, if that was even true, if he wasn't giving you them type of dubs, he would have still made you the whole nonsense lies that he was just talking about right here. So
nah, we could run it on a live episode of Sports for the Culture.
I'm lying.
You lying.
I'm gonna give you 70, 80 points.
Your beard like Pinocchio, my nigga. It's growing a lot faster than normal.
That's right. I wasn't giving you 70, 80 points in Madden, bro. You gonna lie, bro?
It's happened before, but your record is not 500. Your record is not 5. Your record is not 550, 450 against 10 or some shit. That's not facts. It's more like 300. It might be 3. It might be 400 to 200. It might be 350 to 250, but it ain't damn near that, man.
In Madden.
In Madden, no, but in general, you start getting crazy when you start talking about all video games. You know it's not that in 2K.
We only played 2 games.
Get crazy.
We only played 2 games.
You might in the 2K, bro. You might got 60. You might got 65, 35 on me. That's it.
If it's EA Sports, I'm beating y'all, bro. FIFA, hockey.
That was my man Maul, boy.
I definitely
beat him a lot more times.
You misremembering. I'll refresh your memory.
Yeah, you probably get me now. I ain't played video games in a long time. But
I think I'm definitely smelling some type of Madden tournament, 2K tournament, FIFA. Something's coming in 2022.
You don't want to do that,
coming.
bro.
Y'all play FIFA?
I'm nice in every sports game, bro.
I'll play for fun.
I play FIFA,
NHL. What you want, bro? Like T said, EA Sports.
I play NHL too.
Let's get it. I definitely smell something coming.
I used to play NHL online. I had a whole team. Everybody had their own position.
All the gamers out there, I'm feeling something, man. Sports for the culture, games for the culture, sports games
Bryce,
for the culture.
Can we do one of them joints like remotely, Bryce? Like a Madden tournament or something?
Same system.
We don't got the same system. I buy an Xbox just to stomp y'all real quick, though.
I go over somebody else, though.
He said, I'll buy the
mini fridge Xbox.
And then once I beat y'all got to pay for it.
Wait, what system you got, Ron?
I'm rocking the PS4 right now.
Yeah, I got the Xbox One.
I don't got the 5 though. I don't think I'm gonna buy the 5 though.
I'll pull up, bro. I got
the 4. I got the 5. I could go get an Xbox. It won't take me long.
We can play live.
Even if we just did this shit amongst ourselves and recording it and cut it up later. But y'all can cut it if y'all don't like my cuts. But
yeah, I might get back in my bag because I know I'm rusty. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
iMovie.
The new Madden hard, bro.
Director's cut.
It's tough to play,
the Scruff cut is nothing like the Zack Snyder cut. The Scruff cut gonna have his one touchdown. Scruff gonna have his touchdown. Bryce's 50 points ain't even gonna be in the video edit.
Scrub cut gonna make it look like he was a star, like I was just a scrub, man. Whole time I had screenshots. I had my screenshots.
What's crazy, bro?
We're living through our own dream, man.
I talk so much trash about Lamar Jackson on the show. Every time I play somebody online, they got Lamar Jackson, they go crazy on me, bro.
Deservedly so.
I cannot.
If I play you with Madden, you already know who I'm using.
I'm using Jalen Hurts.
I lost 4 in a row to Lamar Jackson. I finally got that monkey off my back today. I got I blitz him every single play. You got to throw to beat me with Lamar Jackson. So, and I'm playing in the secondary. I blitz.
Maybe not. Because you blitz crazy sometimes. You can get through the line and be a wrap.
Bro, I'm blitzing 7 players every time.
Go ahead.
Blitz him on me.
Nah,
blitz him on me.
You do that only on Lamar Jackson, or you do that?
Blitz 7 on Jalen.
Nah, I played Justin Fields. I played Justin Fields today. Had to do the same thing. I'm blitzing every play. Throw your screens, because what I do know is when I blitz that hard, you can't block it. You got to throw the ball fast. I'm taking it. Like you either gonna throw a fly or something real quick. So I take my chances.
Y'all boys made me get back into my video game bag.
Don't do that, bro.
Yeah, don't do it, Bryce.
Yo, John Madden really fucked me up, bro.
Y'all gonna make me.
Nah, seriously, I'm gonna get my shit too. Honestly, I was smart.
It don't take me long, bro.
Hey, Bryce.
Honestly, though, that's what I was gonna say.
Sell my joint, but Bryce,
I'm about to. Once we wrap this up, I gotta play Madden. I gotta get at least 2 games in for my man John. Rest in peace to the great. I think y'all talked about it earlier, but he was one of the best coaches of all time. 103 wins, only like 30 some losses, 7 ties. So he went crazy before he even got in the booth. Then once he was in the booth, kept going crazy.
7 ties is a lot, right?
Yeah, 7 ties is kind of crazy.
A little weird.
But he has 7. You could Google it.
That's about half the ties I got in my closet.
Only
7 times all you really need, though.
You got 3.5 ties.
You got 7 clean ties. You good?
That's all you really need.
To be honest, bro, I got
that's kind of excessive.
I got like 30 ties, but like I only really rock 7. So it's
same. I got like 30, 40, but it's like I'm only wearing 7.
A lot of them joints don't hit the way I thought they was gonna hit. And,
when you buy them, right, then you put them on the shirt. You like,
you gotta have the black skinny tie. You don't got a black skinny tie.
Everybody got a black skinny tie, bro.
Everybody got black skinny tie, but I don't wear my black.
And you gotta have a paisley.
You gotta have the green jump.
I got 2 paisleys.
You gotta have a paisley. If you don't have a paisley, you're living in the wrong generation.
Yeah, everybody got a paisley.
I smell gas. Fashion for the culture coming in 2020. Get your tie
young haberdashery. You know what I'm saying? Look that word up.
You gotta have one bow.
Oh shit! That's gonna be a good idea.
Yeah, I got the bow.
I have one bow tie, bro.
You gotta have
I gotta my bow tie.
You gotta have
yo. You might be on to something, bro. I know a guy that owns a suit and fine men's clothing business. I might holler at him.
Honestly, I fuck with bow ties. Bow ties are kind of my shit. The bows is kind of my shit.
I can't do the bow ties. I can't do the bow ties too much, bro.
Hey, yo.
One bow. Hey, yo.
I feel like I should serve a bean pie.
If y'all one of the 4 people that's on here right now, I'm gonna let you know that we about to be doing some new shit starting 2022. So Thursday evenings, just keep your eyes open. That's all I gotta say. And we're gonna be giving you a little bit more diversification.
For the culture.
Some solid life skills. We building life skills. We try and give y'all something back to the tribe.
Hey, look out for that gas AAU program too, man. I got the young pups in the gym, man. Got the young pups in the gym.
Coming different in 22, bro.
So when you see them dogs outside,
it's full circle, bro. We're giving back.
There's no more things going hard.
We're giving back in 2022, man. We're giving back to
y'all.
Yo,
what do you want to tell Byron right now?
Byron.
Joe Byron.
Joe Biden. Yo. I got like 25 bands in student loans, 30 bands. I think I got more now, probably like 40 after the grad school. So, yo, look my way, bro. Give me the ball.
Take me out to dinner.
You know what I'm saying? Look my way, man.
You gotta get that next term.
Yo, honestly, seriously though, I'm gonna bring my mic in for this one. Hey, yo, fuck Joe Biden, yo. Bryce 2024, bro. Fuck out of here. Bryce 2024, man. I don't got time for this bullshit. I don't got time for this shit. Come on, man. Actually, matter of fact, leave the country 2024. That's my goal. Fuck out of here.
Nah, y'all looking at the new faces of the country. We about to run this shit. Bryce gonna be the president. T gonna be VP. You looking at the rest of the cabinet right here.
And let me just run the treasury, all right?
You're gonna be Secretary of Defense.
The gas takeover.
I just want a little embassy in the tropics. I don't need a VP.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You heard?
G gonna be trying to blow somebody. G gonna be trying to blow somebody up every couple of days. Let's drop the nuke. Let's drop the
G
nuke.
gonna be the FDA, man. We gotta legalize the cannabis everywhere.
G a fucking narc, bro. You know he gonna be in the law enforcement side.
I'll just be like, I found mad yellow cake. They got yellow cake everywhere. Y'all know where I got that from?
We going to war, baby. They got yellow cake. Don't drop that shit.
Don't drop that shit right there.
Don't drop that shit, man.
Hey man, I think it's a good way to close out the for the 2021, man, heading into 22. I want to give a special thank you to any and everybody that's watched us this year, man. Been a hell of a ride. We've gone over. We went 52 weeks this year straight of having the show, and I guess about 2 years in, so we probably over 100 weeks straight of this show, man. We haven't missed a week, and y'all keep us going, man. Everybody in the comments keep us going. Everybody that hits me in the DMs or that shoots me a text and say I watched last night, good shit, or anybody that's ever given us any energy, any love, man, it doesn't go unnoticed, man. It doesn't go unnoticed, doesn't go unappreciated. So thank y'all for that. We're going to keep it going for y'all. I don't know what that is. We're going to keep it going for y'all.
Means, I love you guys in German.
And, right. We ain't going to stop. And hopefully, 2022 is even stronger than 2021. So I ain't even going to go through the spiel today, man. Y'all know where y'all can find us. If y'all watch this whole 2-hour episode, y'all know where y'all can find us, man. Yeah. We'll see y'all back again next year. And hopefully it's a bigger and better
basement, year. You heard?
You can find me on Planet Scruff, courtesy of
International Scruff.
Rocket called Hennessy.
Well, y'all know how we close each and every episode, man. Last time in 2021, sports for the culture.
Sports for the culture.
Sports for la cultura.
I love y'all, man.